Hello to all the gamers. Starting a little early today. Hope that doesn't bother anybody. We're gonna start with a little game though today. Also, it is Wednesday, my dudes. So, you know, we can do that today. I don't know. Let's do a little warm-ups here. Warming up. This is Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Aha! I could tell because Edgelord was there. Uh-oh, what is this? All right, looks like explosions. Either exploding out or like something is sucking it up in some kind of alien show of force, but this looks more, I don't know, Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1. Let's try it. Start with that. Not Battlefield. All right, now I'm getting more I am all powerful. So maybe Prototype 2? It's not Prototype. Okay, what kind of Battlefield are we looking at here? Is that a spear in the background? Some swords. Okay. This is either letters or numbers, maybe. It is a hack and slash beat 'em up. Trying to see if we can figure out, is this looks more European medieval with that big sword with the cross guard there. What is a good medieval war game or medieval hack and slash? Kingdom Come Deliverance? No? All right. That's not even a hack and slash. All right. Oh, we're way off. Wait. Okay, I know now. Chivalry 2. It is not Chivalry. It's the other one. It's, wow, shoot. I gotta dig deep for this one, chat. It's a multiplayer combat game. It's like, it's either team versus team or free for all. And there's different characters you can play as. Mordheim? Mordhau. Mordheim. It's, oh fuck. It's not that. Battle. Let's see if I can, maybe there's something in here. I know what the game is. I don't know what it is called. I've never played it. It is none of these. Mordhau's, well, no, Mordhau is also a similar type of game. Not Chivalry 1. Oh man, this is gonna bug me, chat, because I know the game. I've seen it. I've seen people talk about it. It's like combat something. No, Jack X Combat Racing. I cannot believe they made Jack and Daxter into a racing game. It was bad enough they made it into a GTA clone. Oh, there he is. He's right there. He's at the bottom. I played Jack and Daxter. I beat it, and then I was so excited for Jack 2, and then I got it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why am I stealing hover cars? This is ridiculous. Mordor. What is, okay, Chivalry is medieval warfare. Let's try like war. Advanced Wars, Ace, Call of Duty, Chivalry, no. Crisis, Dwarf Fortress, Empire, no. It is none of these. Halo Wars, Hyrule Warriors, Medal of Honor Warfighter, Mountain Blade, Rome, Samurai Warriors, no, not Star Wars. Never Star Wars. War of Mine, War Thunder, Warframe, Warhawk, World Wars. Okay, it doesn't have war, combat, or battle, so it's got to have some kind of name. We might just have to take the L on this one, chat, because I legitimately do not remember the name of this game. I thought it was Mordhau. Okay, I don't, not even embarrass ourselves. For Honor. Okay, I would have never remembered that in a million years, but I did know what the game was. All right, war, crime, drugs. Okay. This war of mine. Start with that one. Police, amnesia, politics. Oh, come on, man. So war, crime, police, politics, drugs, amnesia. I have no idea what this could be. Haze. It's never Haze. Spec Ops, The Line. Okay, wait. Detective, depression, text heavy. LA Noir. Psychedelic, skill-based, interrogation. It's not LA Noir. What? Text heavy, psychedelic, not skill-based. Is it text heavy or is it skill-based? Adventure on PC. Maybe it's like an old point and click adventure game or something. Then I'm Blade Runner into a game. That's probably not right. Self-discovery, dark humor, and mature themes. I have no fucking clue. Grim Fandango. Dialogue trees. Thought cabinet. Multiple endings. Oh wait. I know what this is. Oh, what is it called? My brain's not working today, chat. I'm sorry. Nobody, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I know it. I know it. I know it. Disco Elysium. Got him. There we go. Is that really what it's about? I guess then that is text heavy. Yeah. You are a detective. Also, since we still have a little bit of time before we got to open the server, let's go ahead and do the weekly. Starts with L and ends with L if you're me. This is Little Big Man, Little Big Planet, possibly 2 or 3. Or possibly Little Big World. Or possibly I'm gonna lose on the first one. Little Big Planet 3. Okay, there we go. Life is strange. Cool. Limbo. No. Little Nightmares. Is this Lord of the Rings? What is this? This guy looks like he has a bazooka. What the heck? Starts with an L. Lord of the Rings? Battle for Middle-earth. It is not that. What? Who is this guy? I'm a little early tonight, Raven. We're gonna get the server going here in a few minutes. I was just sitting here doing nothing. I figured I didn't have time to do anything besides just start the stream. What is this guy wearing? Lord... That's not Lord of the Rings. Not Lord of the Fallen. Last of the... It's not Last of the anything. Could be like Last... The Last Faith? The... Well... I wonder if they count the... You shouldn't, but some people do. Let's just skip it and see if we can get more information out of this. That didn't help at all. Okay, oh, maybe that symbol means something. League. No, it's not that. What is going on here? Does he have a gun or... Because this guy looks like a cyber ninja, but this guy looks like he's riding into battle on a noble steed, from what I can tell. Last? No, we already tried last. L.A. The worst way to... Give me another skip here. Come on, just give me something. I have no idea what this is now. Give me my one-time clue. I don't think we're gonna get very far on this one. What the fuck is this? That's a Marlboro. It's not a Final Fantasy game. X is in House Smartass tonight. Oh, congratulations. I have not looked at the bot at all because I didn't have time because I was too busy playing Planet Crafter. But I did see that somebody posted in the Discord, and by somebody I mean Rilip and Mighty Stoosh both posted in the Discord that the bot looks like it can do what we want it to do. So we may soon have a dedicated house sorting bot that will remember what house you're in. Hello, Captain Sandwich. Raven's in-house kiss ass. Awesome. Still in kiss ass. It knows. It knows. I fuck it. I don't care. What is it? Lost Planet 2. Okay, well, we lost. That's fine. We started with an L. We ended with an L. Let me get the server up. We can jump over there. There's supposed to be a heavy temporal storm tonight. I want to see all the progress you guys made when I wasn't there to boss you around. So here we go. Get into the game, switch over the screen. Vintage story. Guys, I got so far in Planet Crafter. There's like trees and stuff. Community server, there we go. You guys made no progress. What, you had a whole day without me micromanaging you and you didn't get anything done? Then you wonder why I micromanage you. Well, we'll see how things are looking. The game gonna load? There we go. All right. All right, I gotta get used to the controls again. Oh, I'm so slow. Oh boy, I have some rot on me. Guess all my food rotted while I was gone. That's okay though. We're not worried about that. What is this? I have some sphalerite. All right. I have some salt that I dug up. I have my night vision mask. Better fuel it up. So, what progress is left to do? I mean, not really much of anything. It's just sort of maintain. Build the museum. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not getting any audio. Raven's gonna go search for marble. Oh, there we need marble, yeah. Hold on, chat. I think my audio's coming through the screen instead of my headphones. Just, you guys can look at me for a second. Hello, hi, it's me. It's Shard Zero. You may know me from such hit streams as the one you're watching. And sometimes, not very often, you can change audio output from in-game. I better learn how to do that then, once the game opens back up, so that I know how to do that in the future, because that happens sometimes. All right, here's the game. Switch back over to the game. Okay, so click on settings, sound. Aha! Perfect. Thank you. Some games aren't like that. Some games just, they figure it out when you start the game, and if you know, take a headphone out or put a headphone in, it's just like, not my problem. I don't know. I think Terraria. One time I was playing Terraria and I either plugged in my headphone or I unplugged my headphones and the game crashed. Like it just didn't know what to do. So it just gave up. It was the craziest shit I ever saw. Small, oh shit. Okay, I should probably not be outside right now. You get up to the observatory, so I'm not. Sounds like somebody's fighting up there. Something spawn already? Holy moly. Sure did. It's a big one too. Well, I guess we'll just hang out. Oh, is Dave out? Well, he's always out there. I can't see him because it's so murky. Yuck. Hello, Dave? Can't see him. Doesn't help that the so Yeah, it's just brown. I just see brown everywhere. My wings of, oh yeah, my, I'm wearing my glider still. Guys, I'm telling you, with, oh, what if I put this on in the, oh, and now I can see Dave. Hello, Dave. Looking wonderful this evening. There's some new books if I'm bored. How many of them are rotten? Oh, I can't even like access them because the stupid thing is, oh, on the table. Okay. These are like, okay, I saw this one already. This one is rotten. Master Jonas Falks. He's one of the Jonas brothers. It's just all, yeah, this one is, can't even read it. There we go. Yeah, this one you can't even read. It's rust rotten, it says. All right, we can't double up on people. All right, now we wait. Wait for the storm to pass. I probably don't need to be wearing my, I mean, it doesn't matter. I think it uses fuel regardless. So might as well have it on, right? Or maybe it does only use fuel when I'm wearing it. So I shouldn't be wearing it right now. In which case I should have my lantern. It does nothing. What the heck? It's not, what is going, does this lighting seem weird to you guys? Seems like nothing is lighting up. Wait, this is the middle of the day? I guess it is light outside. Maybe that's why. Might be foggy. I don't know. I can't see anything. All right, well, we'll just wait. So last night, chat, Emmy watched Lisa Frankenstein. Now, I was under the impression that the entire premise was based on the fact that Lisa Frank and Frankenstein had been merged together to make like a fun pun title. Turns out it's a total coincidence, and the main character's name is Lisa, and she becomes sort of a modern Frankenstein. Complete missed opportunity. The movie was okay. Emmy liked it. I thought it was fine. Same way I do with basically any movie that is not egregiously offensive. Looking at You, the Love Guru, starring Mike Myers, who I'm convinced was never actually funny and only got by because there were good writers to give him material. The museum has lighting now? Oh boy, well, I can't wait to check that out. Sun's coming up. So we'll go check out the museum here once the temporal storm is over. And then we're gonna see how far, how close are we to getting cheese? It's true, Mike Myers is a horror movie icon. Not very funny, but he is, he's in a lot of movies. In Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, which has a brief appearance by Weird Al Yankovic. Yes, that Weird Al Yankovic. He plays a radio host that is interviewing Dr. Loomis, being portrayed by Malcolm McDowell in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. And when discussing Michael Myers, Weird Al makes the point, or he makes the joke like the movie star or the actor. So there you go. They thought about it, or somebody did. Rob Zombie thought about it, whoever was helping him write those movies. I'm convinced there was nobody helping him write those movies. They're not very good. And now we continue to play the waiting game.
No, the waiting game sucks. Let's play Hungry Hungry Hippos.
You heard the man. Let's play Hungry Hungry Hippos. I'll be this one. playing Hungry Hungry Hippos. If only there was some kind of mini game you could play. Maybe Omak when we get a full set. Anyway, chat, so I was playing Planet Crafter on my day off yesterday and a little bit more today. I'm at the point where I'm putting down butterfly domes and trying to get insect levels up. I found all the cool spoilery stuff. I won't spoil it for you here. I was pretty, I don't know, I was a little shocked that they put that stuff in the game, but then I'm like, well, you know, Subnautica did it, so why not? Still fun, just finding out some mysteries, solving some mysteries, finding some hidden secrets. It's a good time. So we're sort of at the point of the game where I'm trying to oxygenate the atmosphere enough that I can just walk around, and then I don't even have to carry air around with me anymore. It'll be nice. Plants are growing, bugs are buzzing. I'm not sure if I just need to start cranking out more terraforming machines or what, because I think I've run out of new places to explore, so it might just be a waiting game. More rockets, that's what I was thinking. I've been trying to consolidate all of my stuff at my central base. Just, you know, moving materials that I had set aside. I did get the rocket screen, yes, Hex. So I've sent a couple of each rocket, and I've been trying to balance sending more rockets with, I got the fuses thing that lets you, if you, like, it puts out a radius and you can put a fuse in there and it gives a 500% boost to any machines within the radius, which is pretty cool. So I think they only have those for pressure, heat, and oxygen though. So nothing for plants or insects, or I'm not to fish yet, or just animals. This is a hecka high tier storm. Yeah, I know, right? That's why we're hiding up here. Don't the storms get worse and worse as you play longer? Hex is farming. Well, I'm not geared up to farm, so I guess, yeah, you keep doing that. It's random? Okay. Thought I read somewhere that the length of storms increases by a little bit every storm. Like your first storm could be a heavy storm. All right, it finally seems to be waning. Jeez, yeah, down to 38%. My goodness. Capture sandwiches only to a point. There's a cap. Okay, so I figured there would have to be a cap, otherwise it would just be everlasting temporal storms, which could be cool if you knew that it was going to happen and you could make preparations. But I don't think I read anything about that, so. Oh, right, because killing drifters. Again, I'm not geared up to fight drifters. X. I'm wearing leather armor. Oh, come on. Close the trapdoor there. Oh, I can't even. I'm gonna get motion sick trying to fight drifters. Are you crazy? Okay, well, if it could finish waning and actually stop, that would be wonderful. Okay, there we go. All right, daytime is here. Time to go. Oh, goodness. That guy got in here. He's in here, guys. Try not to die. Oh, good. Whew. That was close. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's lots of nasty boys. Oh, no. Oh, geez. Oh, God. Oh, man. Let me start using my ranger skills here. Be a little smarter about it. They'll kind of wander. Oh, holy crap. What? Where were all these last couple of storms? There's so many. They just came out of nowhere. I guess they literally do, right? They just kind of, oh, jeez. Oh, come on. All right, I gotta get some better armor. Please don't pick up my stuff, I'll get it. Yeah, oops, all corrupt drifters. Sheesh. All right, give me my arrows back, please. Ugh. Where's my, okay, my night vision mask, good. Apparently you don't keep that when you die, which is silly. All right, reorganizing my inventory. Why can't it just go where I want it to go? All right, I think that's where everything was. Good enough. Then I have some clay stone I can throw out. X got 2 temporal gears. Oh, good deal. We needed those. Well, we didn't actually. Alright. I got some stone. Let's throw some stone away. We have some clay stone. We don't need it. I have some halite. Also, I don't know, Hex, if you heard, me and Pangolin, well, me specifically, found another place where halite was. It's pretty close, actually. Only problem is it's on the bottom of the ocean. It's at the seafloor. So are we gonna repair some translocators? Have you found any, or are we just like, I have some, but there's like one way down here. You'd think salt would melt. Why does everybody say that? Ruined Jonas lamp. Ooh. Large glass tank. Unusable clutter. Where does the salt go, by the way? Where have we been putting that? What is that? Is that a chicken? Near the farms? Okay. It was probably by the... Wait, what is this? Halite rock. Oh, wow. You just quarried it, huh? Hey, Emmykins is here. Hello, Emmykins. Salting room has a chest. Well, make up your mind, guys. Anyway, welcome to the pickling room. This is where we have all our pickle barrels. Oh, I see. Okay. We still got, what, 4 days on most of these? We should probably raise the roof a little bit. Because it's kind of low. And then we have our future cheese room. Yeah, this is a couple of barrels. I'm gonna go ahead and do this myself because I'm in here already. Might as well. I just hate to see such a low room. I'm just imagining you're gonna like bang your head every time you take a step if you're not careful. That's no good. And yes, Emmy, I am actually playing Vintage Story today. I said I was gonna play it today. I'm gonna be playing plenty of Planet Crafter on my own, so I don't need to stream it. It'll be fine. Because we got a lot of work to do. We gotta find marble. Have we already found slate? Because I suppose that would be our first order of business, right? If I fall down here, can I get out? Oh no, you can't. Guys? Well, maybe if I really like... There we go. You gotta really bounce a bit. It looks like we need more limestone bricks to get this done. Let me go grab some. You should be... Okay, I was able to get out. Should is doing a lot of heavy lifting there, by the way. You should be able to get out. But only if you believe in yourself. And if you weren't able to get out, that means you just didn't believe hard enough. We got some new stone to add to my stone pile. Yes, we're going exploring for marble. I'm gonna do some work around the house, but I won't stop you guys from getting going. I think Raven said he was going west. I would be checking, because again, I don't know where we found slate, which I think is a prerequisite for marble, right? I thought we had found some south. Oh, also I gotta, yeah, speaking of farm maintenance, I gotta check the animals and make sure they're doing all right. I don't think anybody was keeping an eye on them besides me. Slate or phyllite, right? We have found phyllite, but I think it was super deep when we found it. I have 38. This is 7 by 7. This would not be enough to cover the whole thing, so I'm just gonna not. So we'll just leave it raw stone on top for now. Got my night vision goggles. Ooh, yeah, look at that. It's all green to me. In fact, the night vision mask was how I found the halite on the bottom of the ocean, because I was cruising along, just swimming, and I looked down and I saw this big splotchy light patch on the ocean floor. So I'm like, well, you know what? That's probably salt. I'm gonna go check it out. So I swam down there. I checked it out. It was halite. I was pretty satisfied with myself for having finally found salt after all these years. And by all these years, I mean 1 in-game year. And that was after Raven had already found it, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. All right. Hey, Rillips here. Did you create the pinnacle of vintage story technology so you can mine without lights? I did. That is exactly the reason that I did it. Has it been 1 year? It's April 1st. Maybe not. Don't we start in May? Or do we start in March? I don't know when the year starts. I mean, this is too green. I'm gonna go feed the animals and possibly cull some chickens if necessary. There's a sow outside of the pens. That's a new one. Let's check on the chickens. Hello, chickens. How are we doing today? What? Oh, okay. These are brooding chickens. Sorry, all the chickens. Let me just feed you and be done with it. Let's not worry about you right now. There's no babies, so I don't have to do any culling. How are the sheep doing? You are Gen 0. Lactating, though. And we have some bighorn rams we could get rid of. You are Gen... Oh, you're Gen 1? That's awesome. What about you? You are lactating? The cam broke again. Oh, fucking camera. I'm gonna have a BF. Camera. Fix it. Fix it. There's... It's... I don't know what the problem is. Again, it's just... It's very frustrating because it should work, but it just sometimes decides it doesn't want to work. I don't know if it's overheating or the connection is getting lost or the cable's weird. And there's no real indication of what thing it might be. All right, what are you? They're all Gen 1 males? Okay, well, we only need 2, so I'm afraid you're the unlucky one, my friend. Okay, you're not making this easy on me, huh? Can you just pick a corner? Fuck's sake. There we go. All right. Why do I need 2 rams? One is, I need at least 1, and I'd like to have 2 as a backup. That's why. Oh, dry blueberry mash. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave that in there for now. Somebody must have been making blueberry wine. All right, as for the ewes, I guess we'll stick around until they're done lactating. This one's pregnant. It's Gen 1. That's perfect. This one I can try to milk. Let me grab a bucket and see what we can do. Okay, that one is not going for it. How about you? Fuck's sake, come on. Okay, well, I guess we don't get to have any milk today. Well, isn't it like a 5% chance? So it's not that big of a deal. How are the pigs doing? You are Gen 1, Gen 1, Gen 1, Gen 1, Gen 1. All right, so we have a bunch of Gen 1. Yeah, 5% of Gen 0. That's what I thought. So these are all Gen 1, and they're all pregnant. Perfect. Then we don't have to do anything else down here. 33% chance at Gen 1, and then Gen 2 is much better, right? Let's check out the new museum, which does not yet have a roof. But I'm seeing some pretty interesting things. We have some amulets. A bloody pendant. Forgotten noble amulet. 2/3 of a fancy aged carved acacia log. Cool schematic. I thought we had more schematics. Oh, here they are. Or not schematics, tapestries. Wow. Look at these interesting tapestries. We got to get some plaques so that we can write down what they are underneath them. We have some art pieces. Very cool. We should probably put a door on this. Okay, I see the lighting now. So we need more windows. And then we'll see where we're at. Got some more meat to throw down in the cellar. And then, yeah, I guess it's just gonna be searching for marble. We're short on metal. What do you want your plaques made of? Oh, we're not short on metal. Brass maybe? Or bronze? I think we have if we have a surplus of zinc, we could just do brass too. Where's all the meat go? Oh, wait, the 62 spoiled red meat. Ah. Hate to see the food go to waste, but what are you gonna do? No zinc plaque? Oh, that's kind of a bummer. I'm gonna go throw all this rotten stuff in the compost bin. I guess I harvested all that meat for nothing. Nobody ended up cooking with it. No meat pies. Throw you guys in here and get the rot going. And then we grab that song is weird. I believe it's for Mario. Assuming you're talking about the one that's playing on the stream right now. I don't know what else you would be talking about. Maybe in game. Rilip says I might actually have to stream it if I get it. It's only been a year. Oh, for Hades 2. I saw that they were taking applicants to the plate test. Okay, I'm going. Yeah, I'm reading up. Should be reading down. Yes, there's a Hades 2 playtest that Rilip is going to play. And then give them some pointers on how they should make their game good. Oh, we have bones too. Put the bones away. Bones. Where's the weird ladder placement? We gotta do something with this front area, guys. Any suggestions for how, maybe I just put the wall down. I mean, I had a bunch of bricks with me. I might as well use them, right? So I've still got to put the bones away. Bones. Bone. Make a barn front? Make a barn front. No. What is a barn front? That sounds like the feature of a McMansion. How about I just do this? Barn themed McMansion. Or McMansion themed barn. Ooh. Now we're talking. Barn themed McMansion. Alright, well this is kinda good, I guess. Wish I had some stairs, but I just used the last of them, so. Barn with 57 roof slopes and ionic columns. And a lawyer foyer, whatever that is. Okay, time to go exploring. Let's do this. And with my handy dandy night vision mask. No, you're supposed to, that goes in my head slot. What am I doing? Need some leather. Right, the doors don't open automatically for me in this game. I'm playing too much Planet Crafter. The doors open automatically in that one. It's so nice. Maybe Hex has a mod that automatically opens doors as you approach. Barn with a turret. Barn with 12 different window styles. All right. I think my best bet is to travel to this translocator, which is going to take me way south, and just go. Pressure plates. I guess pressure plates, that's what people do in Minecraft, right? I never like those, because then monsters can just walk into your base. Except maybe I think stone ones don't trigger with monsters, so never mind. Oh, I wonder if my raft is still down here. Also, somebody's got to finish the lighthouse. I don't think Maxie's coming back. So, whoever wants to volunteer to finish the lighthouse, step up and get it done. Maxie only missed one weekend. Yeah, well, okay, we'll see this Saturday. I don't have high hopes. I might not even play much this Saturday. The server will still be up, but I might have other stuff going on. We don't know. We simply don't have enough information to know what I'm going to be doing this weekend. Alright, let's see if my raft is still over here or if I have to go all the way back. Ah, here it is. Perfect. Haha. Well, now don't I feel smart? Let's cruise. What is that stuff up there? Is that marble? Wait, what? No, actually, what is that? Is it just limestone, you think? Couldn't be marble. This isn't shale or slate. Limestone sand, maybe? Limestone. Oh, it's just lime. Okay, regular limestone rock. Again, it's hard to tell. It's just like you just see everything in shades of green. So it's hard to tell when something is one thing or another until you walk up to it. I'm gonna create FOMO. Guys, if you don't watch the stream this Friday, you're gonna miss out. And you should be afraid of that. You should be afraid of missing out. Although the VODs do always exist. But you do miss out on all of the witty back and forth with chat. I am very tempted to get that airship mod. Just want to cruise around. high in the sky with my airship and not have to, you know, paddle everywhere like a caveman. We have the technology. We've got the cupronickel, we've got the steel, we have the resources, Hex. I'm telling you, we got everything we need, and maybe I could just add it. It doesn't mess with world gen, does it? Could I just slap it on top? Just say, hey, look, we've got all this stuff already. Let's just make an airship. Man, how cool would it be to... How is there not already an open world mod? Or not open, an open world game where you have an airship as your home base? How cool would that be? Maybe there is. Chat, does anybody know if there's an open world game where you can have an airship as your like main base? And don't say Final Fantasy X-2. That doesn't count. It's not an open world game. That is a JRPG through and through. Final Fantasy 12. No, that's not an open world game. Just because it has an open world doesn't mean it's an open world game. It's still a JRPG. It's very much... It has all those systems. Also, I hate Final Fantasy 12. I don't know if I've told you guys this. I was unable to complete it because it just did not... It was so boring. Okay, good. I just want everybody to know I do not like Final Fantasy 12. I think it's not a good game. Again, everything since Final Fantasy X has just been a step backwards, in my opinion. They changed the combat system, and now it sucks. It's like, I didn't really care much for active time battle, but I could deal with it because that's what the style was of the time. They changed it once for Final Fantasy X, made the best combat system of all time in a JRPG, and then they were just like, fuck it. People want excitement. People love having to mash the button as fast as possible so you don't just die because you weren't, you know, constantly getting your APMs in. Oh, you fucker. This isn't even where I need to be, is it? I need to be more over here. Okay, time to go through the portal. Oh, hello, gentlemen. Find me, I'm just passing through. Oh, there's a rift. What is it tonight? Medium? Medium is the highest level. Anyway, I don't want to go on a rant here. I'm very passionate about Final Fantasy X's combat system. Ah, black coal. Okay, this is shale. That's not what we want. We want slate, specifically. Final Fantasy IX also has you on an airship for a large part. Okay, well. Rilip, are you on House Smartass this evening? Because if not, we may have to move you. I'm looking for a game that's like Minecraft or Vintage Story, an open world survival crafting game where you have an airship. I want the buildable. It doesn't even have to be like buildable, just maybe customizable. Like Subnautica has it's not an airship, it's a submarine. It's just like a regular ship. But you can, you know, build a little base. Okay, Imperium, yeah, all right. That's true. You can build a spaceship. That's a little more large scale than what I'm looking for, though. I guess in that vein, also space engineers. Raven Moon's been playing that since beta. Oh, like 10 years? Every time I try to play it, it's so janky. How have they not managed to de-jankify the game? Yes, there is Starbound. We're not going to talk about Starbound. Starbound was the biggest letdown since Spore. I'm not sure what they were doing. I'm not even in slate. What am I doing? This is claystone. Where's the slate? I thought I had seen slate down here. Now I'm just kind of running through a random biome. Whatever, I have my night vision goggles on. I'll be fine. And I brought a bunch of pie, so I should be okay. And if not, well, I know where I can run to for safety. Well, there's drifters about. So it goes. Anyway, it sounds like there's not anything like that. Maybe that's an opportunity for all you aspiring game developers out there. Make an airship-based survival crafting game. All right, well, this is a free cave. I guess we can check it out. What's its name? Not Fallout Bethesda has cut. What? Not Fallout Bethesda. Oh, yeah, right. Not Star Citizen. Star something? Star Base. Fuck, what is that game called? Starfield. Thank you. There we go. Starfield. Philip said it. I got, listen, there's two chats I have to pay attention to. Either chat in the Twitch chat or get in the game and type in the game chat. Space for sale is in development. Okay, but is it a space? I don't want it to be a spaceship. I want it to be an airship. The whole point is that it's not like super high tech. It's just a way to get around that's more advanced than walking or paddling around on a raft. Something steam, not necessarily steampunk, but like 1920s-esque technology, like in the Rocketeer. Some people might say the Rocketeer is steampunk. I wouldn't say that, but some people may. Also, Starfield sucked, so I don't blame people for not liking it. Because it was so boring. Like, what is... I'm sick of these games, specifically Bethesda looking at you, where they're like, oh, hey, you're the chosen one. You gotta go do this thing. The world hangs in the balance. And then the game's also like, oh, but here's like a million side quests you could do. So, you know, I guess get around to it when you feel like it. Like, is the world gonna end, or am I just one person in a big ocean of whatever? Like, pick one or the other. You can't have it both ways. Oh, this looks kind of like a crater, but I'm not gonna dig it up. Yeah, too much to hate, not enough to like. Like, it's, I don't know. Someone needs to make another Spore also. Just make games that could have been good. Instead of remaking good games and making them bad, how about you remake bad games and make them good? Oh, geez. All right, well, this is fine. This is granite. Yeah, there's nothing down here. I don't care about granite. Damn it, granite. We're gonna keep walking south until, I don't know, how far south can we go? Pretty far. I think this is as far south as I've been, and we're already for just about that same. And there's a couple of translocators down here as well that I spotted earlier. Yep, see, Captain Sandwich gets it. That bugged me with Skyrim, and it bugged me with Oblivion, and I never really got into Morrowind because I think it's just, it's a little too old by the time that I got around to playing it. I had already gotten used to the features that the newer Bethesda games had, so I didn't really want to deal with the old stuff, even though it's apparently the best one. I believe it, because it seems like older games just are better most of the time. Yeah, Morrowind. Is that Morrowind remade in Skyrim or Skyrim remade in Morrowind? Which one is Sky Oblivion? Which one is Oblivion? Morrowind in Skyrim. Yeah, but I didn't like Skyrim's jankiness either. I realize it comes with the territory when you play those Bethesda games, but it always bothers me when my immersion is broken because the blacksmith got stuck like in the wall of his smith. You know, when something like that happens, I'm just here we go again. More bugs in my Bethesda game. You have to accept that Bethesda games aren't. No, I even download the bug patches. That's one of my few exceptions to not modding. Oh, hold on, I'm seeing some jungle-y stuff up here. All right, what do we need from the jungle, guys? I think the tall ferns you can't actually grab, so no luck with those. I'm not really too interested. Pineapple, yes, we're looking for pineapples. Maybe some of these interesting. Yeah, as soon as the sun comes up, I'll take the glasses off, but right now to this one. Medium croton, crimson orange. Spot, ebony, and purple heart are easier with the glasses off. Yeah. Let's see how it looks right now. Okay, it is pitch black, so I guess we're keeping this on for the time being. This is maple. Oh, what are you? Fancy tree. A lychee tree, you say. What color do I make lychee, chat? I think I've been doing this one. I don't know if that's the correct color, but it looks cool. I've never had a lychee. Anyway, what are we talking about? Rilip says I played Morrowind for about 2 hours. I got the Game of the Year edition as a gift. When you installed it, it automatically installed the DLC. Problem is the DLC has a level 75 guy come attack you the first time you sleep, thinking you had already finished the game. Yay! If only there was a way to disable DLC until you're ready to install it. Oh well, I guess there isn't. Yeah, you just get to level 75. I thought can you even level up without sleeping? That was one of the things I liked about Oblivion. You had to sleep to level up. Whereas in Skyrim, it's just like, oh, I'm in the middle of combat. Oh, I leveled up. Cool. Okay, I'm not seeing any pineapples. I guess we can head east now, or west? West? Ah, spotted a ruin. Let's check it out. Guys, I'm telling you, the night vision goggles. It's good stuff. What are you? 4? Feed. Pineapples will usually be in dense forest, hard to spot. Okay, well, there's a dense forest coming up. So we'll see what we can see. I'm not guaranteeing I'll find any, but it would be a nice find. Be on the lookout for peanuts too. Everything's green. Why is everything gotta be green? Like, night vision doesn't have to be green. You could have just made it like perfect normal vision. It's like magic or whatever. Captain Croissantwich thinks that Okami is the best Legend of Zelda game ever made. If only that were true. But Tears of the Kingdom exists. And of the 3 Zelda games I've played, no, I've played more than that. What all have I played? Ocarina of Time, Link's Awakening, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. No Link to the Past. Nope, I didn't have a Super Nintendo growing up, but I did have a Game Boy, so I got to play Link's Awakening. And then I gotta play, you gotta redeem Link to the Past. How do I even play that on the PC? Oh no, is this when I finally get the capture card? Okay, this looks super dense up ahead. We may have some luck. Crimson orange, crimson green, crimson green, crimson brown green. Oh yeah, this is some jungle if I've ever seen it. K-Pop. All right, let's check some of these trees. Looks all like a bunch of K-Pop, but oh, what are we? What are you? Oh, just a big K-Pop. K-Pop has purple heart. What do you mean K-Pop has purple heart? Explain. Look for a tree with scale-like bark. Hold on. What do you... K-Pop has purple heart? Oh, purple. Okay, I see. They grow in similar conditions. So this forest could have purple heart. Well, we're gonna see what we can see. I'm seeing a lot of fern trees. Purple heart logs in the handbook. All right. Purple heart log. I mean, yeah, it looks like a tree. What did it look like? It looked like a tree. You. Is that bees? I hear bees up ahead. Up above. Come on. Purple heart. Ah, I found it. Lovely. This truly is. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to like trim the trees. Purple heart. Just start banging on some purple heart leaves. I didn't bring a clippers, so I guess we're just gonna have to hope for the best. What are the odds of getting a seed from this thing? I guess I can at least bring home some wood. Oh man. Less than 1 seed on average per tree. Holy moly. That is a very nasty bit of odds there. It's not the number you want, guys. Essentially a non-renewable resource. Then maybe I should just chop it down and call it a day. Because I need food. Star Shark needs food badly. All right, there we go. Let's just gonna chop it down here. We'll just take the purple heart logs. Anyway, yes, I've only played like 5 or 6 Legend of Zelda games with any amount. Oh, I got a seed. Nice. Yay, I did it. Yippee. Oh, we got the flax harvest. Awesome. Lucky seed. Yeah, lucky. You can call it lucky if you want. Some of us are just that good. All right, looks like the sun's coming up. All right, now we can try to be on the lookout for pineapples. Possibly other things as well. I'm going back the way that I just came from. Go north to the edge. Oh, something down here. What are you? Some kind of tree. Orange tree. Orange. When are you going to make orange? Looking for pineapples is fun. It basically looks like grass, which is not true at all of actual pineapples. I would expect it to look more like the tops of these fern trees than grass. But I guess just have to keep our eyes peeled here, right? That's why I came down here to the jungle, to look for exotic plants and possibly animals. Even though I don't think there's any animals that we can... Whoa, hold on. Something? Oh, it's just the crocus. Sorry, croton, not crocus. Crocus is something else. I don't remember what it's from, but it's definitely from something. Is this more Purple Heart? That's K-pop. Are you Purple Heart? You were also K-pop. Wait a minute. These... It's gotta be the darkness or like the shading, because those look very different from one another. Oh, that's a big tree. Purple Heart. Purple Heart is mostly purple. I mean, it's not. It's brown on the outside. It's only purple on the inside, hence Purple Heart. All right, let's see what's down here. Just more crotons. What do you have? The brown sedge. K-pop, K-pop. I hear chicken. Ah, here we go. Pineapple! Yay! I found it. All right, let's see if there's more. Where are you, pineapple? I got one pineapple seed. There should be a few. Yeah, you would think so. But there is, in fact, not. There's some ferns around. Grass. It's grass. All the grass is X-shaped. You can tell because grass is basically two-dimensional. Well, not quite two-dimensional. Okay, I'm not seeing anymore. I'll just keep looking. There's bound to be more around somewhere. Not necessarily right here. Sad part is it will need a greenhouse to stay alive during winter. Well, I mean, we have a greenhouse, so what's the problem? We can just also not plant it during the winter. Oh, what are you? This looks like granite. Probably just granite. Have to make a special pineapple greenhouse? Do it then. I mean, that's a fun challenge. Double greenhouse? It's a greenhouse within another greenhouse. Wait, does that actually work? There's no way that doesn't work. That would be hilarious, though. Like you get, it goes up 5 and then it's inside the other one, so it goes up another 5. All right, so more crotons, more fern trees. Okay, I'm not seeing any more pineapples yet. And the other one was peanuts, you said? And they both look like grass, which sucks because that's basically all that I see is grass. All right, we'll keep looking. Peanuts are a pea crop. Is that bad? I feel like they're usually in plains. They have one growth phase in yellow. All right. Oh, we'll see what we see. Well, there were some plains over here. I guess I should go look in the plains a little bit before I start ruling out anything. This is all K-pop, it looks like. So we'll head across. A weird... What? Are you guys seeing this? It's like snapping. It's not smooth. but only when I'm in the water. That's really kind of disorienting. Okay, this is, looks like peridotite? Yeah, it is. Water has a rotation delay now? Why? Why does water have a rotation delay? You guys are... Oh, you can't 180 quickly in water. Okay, I don't get it, but I guess as long as it's not a bug on my side, it's probably fine. I saw something in yellow. I thought. Maybe not. Wait. Is that it? Ah, it's just lobsters. Damn it, stupid mushrooms. Wait. That's rice. Well, rice is good. We can take rice. I didn't get that one. Okay, I guess I'm not getting any rice today. Okay, we got one. Maybe we'll get lucky. We got two. Awesome. All right, well, so far this has already been a pretty solid day down in the jungle. Down in the south. How hot is it? 24? Not too bad. So speaking of Legend of Zelda, I am still playing through Tears of the Kingdom. I just got through the Fire Temple. So I've done the Air Temple, the Water Temple, and now the Fire Temple. I gotta go do whatever the one in the Gerudo Desert is now. I think in Ocarina of Time it's the Temple of Light, but not sure how they're gonna shake it out for Tears of the Kingdom. Looking forward to it though. It's been a lot of fun. The wacky vehicle stuff, while not really my favorite thing in the world, is still, you know, opens a lot of options for various things. Again, I'll say Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts was a little bit ahead of its time. It wrote a check its tush could not cash, and it paid dearly for it. At least we got Ukulele eventually, which some people have said is an okay game. All right, what kind of tree is this over here? I think it looks like orange. It is in fact an orange tree. Welcome to Florida. All right, we're out on the plains looking for peanuts, looking for rice. What is that? Is that papyrus? Just weirdly... Yeah, it's papyrus. It's just weird. It's because there's like a weird filter on it from a distance for some reason. PNG's not PNGing properly. More rice is awesome. Apparently rice is the best grain. So happy to gather more of that. Brown sedge. Not peanut. And some ruins. Does this count as plains? A little bit hilly. I don't know if that affects anything. Like how does it need to be flat? That's certainly flatter than some of the places we've been. All right, let's hop up top and see. Is there anything? Okay, use plains generically to mean an area with no trees. Gotcha. So this is, in fact, yes, non-desert. Oh. Pop, pop, pop. Ooh, look at that. Floating island with a waterfall coming off of it. Very cool stuff down here in the south. Dig in the jungle. Maybe we should have built the base in the south. Oh, okay. That could have been really bad. Floating islands have to have a waterfall. Well, that's how they hold up themselves up. The water pushing down pushes the island up so that it doesn't fall. If you got rid of the waterfall, the island would have to fall necessarily. It's just physics. Equal and opposite reaction, and so on and so forth. Where does the water come from? Maybe the water goes up the middle of the waterfall and then comes down at the top like one of those trick faucets. I like those trick faucets, they're funny. Ah, purple heart. Don't mind if I do. Taking you home for some cool dooring, we'll say. All right, how much purple heart wood do you guys think you'll need to do anything interesting? I don't even know what we're gonna do with it, really. Chickens, what are you? Lemon green crimson. Lemon green. All of it. Well, I mean, I'm gonna get as much as I come across, but I don't want to load up. Speaking of Banjo-Kazooie, I think. Or is this, I think this is Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, what is this? This looks promising. That's just golden poppy. Who cares? Just a dumb flower. Best level in Banjo-Kazooie? Full disclosure, chat, I've never played Banjo-Kazooie. It just never came across me. Or I never came across it. I had an N64, played a lot of other games, played some obscure stuff, Hey You Pikachu, as an example, which I had to stop playing because my family kept making fun of me for shouting at the screen, even though that's what you're supposed to do. That's the whole point of the game. You tell Pikachu to do stuff and then he does it. This is from Click Clock Wood. Maybe, does Banjo-Kazooie still hold up, do you think? I wouldn't mind giving it a shot. Obviously, I'd have to dig out my N64 and get a copy of Banjo-Kazooie and get a capture card. But after I do all that, it should be pretty smooth sailing. It's a game for babies. Hello again, chickens. More rice. Wow, we are a lot of rice seeds today. Not a lot of peanuts, though. One pineapple seed. That could theoretically 72 days. Holy moly, that better be a damn good pineapple. 72 days. I don't even know if that'll grow. That's what? 12-day months. So that's what, 7 months? That's nuts, guys. And you get what, 1 pineapple out of it? What is even the point? I mean, they better give you like 20 pineapples for that. Emikin says she's played Banjo-Kazooie. Well, okay. You've played a lot of Nintendo games I haven't played. You get 1 pineapple. Build the field down south. Like, I mean, we do have the translocator that takes us down here. It's just a bit of a hike. Maybe that would be a nice project. Building a bridge. All right, am I gonna be stupid? Yeah, I am. No, I'm not. I thought better of it. I hesitated at the last second to jump off that little hill and try to glide down, because I know what would happen. You all know what would happen. Banjo-Kazooie is a good collectathon that doesn't overdo it like Donkey Kong 64 did. You know what game I really liked on the N64? Jet Force Gemini. An awesome shooter, third-person shooter from Rare that was really fun, had a lot of collectibles, had multiplayer. It was just like all around a great game for the N64, and nobody talks about it. I talk about it all the time, but I don't think I've ever heard anybody else talk about it. Hey, Captain Grisan with Snow's Jet Force Gemini. I would love to play through that again and see if that still holds up. Just blast some ants into oblivion. It's such a good time. Very cathartic. That and Perfect Dark. Those were the multiplayer staple. Well, and Star Fox, of course. Gotta do Star Fox. And Pokemon Stadium, F-Zero. Just trying to think back to all the multiplayer stuff that we did when I was a kid and we were playing Nintendo 64. Because the cool thing about the Nintendo 64 was that it had 4 controller slots by default, so most multiplayer games had 4 players. And the PlayStation had 2, and you had to buy a separate, the multi-tap, or whatever it was called, to have more than 2 people. So it was a lot. Most multiplayer games for the PlayStation were just 2-player. Anyway, question was, what about Chrono Trigger on SNES? I never played Chrono Trigger on the SNES. The closest I got to playing Chrono Trigger was on the PlayStation Collection, which I never ended up beating it. Much like every other JRPG I've tried to play since beating Final Fantasy X. I start playing it, and then I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. And then I realize, oh, wait, it's actually not that fun. And then I stop playing. Raven Moon has Chrono Trigger on the PlayStation. Awesome. Original hardware. And we are not finding anything. Yeah, oh, there's some rice. Okay. I spoke too soon. Or maybe I spoke right at the right time. If I just keep saying we're not finding anything, the universe will conspire to prove me wrong, as it often does. But in a good way. Maybe I should be I should be wrong more often. I should be more wrong more often. Hamburger Sandwich had trouble freeing all the tribals. Well, I'm pretty sure I 100%ed it. I can't remember. It's been so long and I was a kid when I did it. So I may have 100%ed Jet Force Gemini. I may not have. I got pretty darn close. When you're a kid and you only have one game, you can justify spending a lot more time, you know, fully completing it rather than, you know, calling it quits. X's Chrono Trigger is way better than Final Fantasy X. Yeah, maybe. Still has active time battle, which I don't like, but from what I understand, the story is quite good. You guys know me. I'm a gameplay first kind of guy. I think Final Fantasy X's biggest issue is, yes, the story, but also the fact that it's a very linear game for most of it. Like, you're just walking down a long hallway. And you kind of don't, the thing, you don't really notice it because you're going on this journey in one direction. You can always turn around and go back the other way. But since, like, almost, I guess the beginning, the Final Fantasy games have been very much married to the idea of having a big world map you can walk around on. And 10 got rid of that. I'm not sure that was the best idea. I think a world map still would have been good. But they decided that they were just going to have interconnected levels, basically. Interconnected dungeons. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You guys have seen Final Fantasy X. You know how it works. I don't have to explain games to a bunch of gamers. We are not finding a lot of rice, but no more pineapples. Let's see what pineapples look like. Pineapple. Mature pineapple plant. Ah. But it looks more like grass, huh? There's lots of replayability in Chrono Trigger. Maybe I should try it. Problem is I've got so many games on my plate right now, it's hard to justify adding a new one. I think the bigger issue that I've been having with games recently is that Purple Heart, more Purple Heart. Yeah, I could probably handle another stack. Finish my plate. I'm trying. New stuff keeps coming out and it's all great. Like we had in a very short span of time, we had Balatro, we had actually wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. I'm just gonna keep chugging along, playing all the games I'm playing right now, trying to finish them, and then maybe I'll dip back into Chrono Trigger. I'm not gonna stream it if that's what you guys are trying to get me to do, because I don't want to lock myself into a 40-hour long stream marathon of Chrono Trigger when I could just experience it the way that I normally would. Where's the pineapples? Where is the pineapples? Ah, here they are. Found them. They were right there the whole time. Is there more pineapples? They don't seem to come in very large groups. At least they drop their seeds pretty consistently. All right, more pineapples. Let's go. We're gonna find them, chat. We're gonna find all the pineapples. I'm gonna bring them back. Everybody's gonna hail me as a hero. The man who brought pineapples to a nation. More pineapple? I didn't get seeds from that one. Oh, okay. I see what they look like now. They're little bushes. Little bushy boys. So just keep your eyes peeled for the little bushes. Up, up. Sounds like Bug Snacks music. Bug Snacks was a lot of fun. I wasn't sure what to expect going in. Like, I knew that it was kind of a weird, offbeat, creature capturing type game, and it was. It's all of those things. It's also kind of short, and there's not a lot of replayability, which is kind of a bummer, because I had a lot of fun playing it. I wish I could, you know, get more out of it. All right, let's check over here for peanuts. Looking for the peanuts now. Also, have I just gone in a big circle? Hold on. I think I just went in a big circle, chat. Also, this looks like it's either a media crater or a cave. Probably a cave, if I had to guess. The music stopped? Why did you stop, music? Oh, we're out. All right, well. Get some more going. Yeah, this is the redwood forest that I saw earlier. So basically I checked that whole jungle. And the sun's going down, so we're gonna have to bring out the night vision goggles here soon. I can circle back to the translocator. Am I heading back already? I could, yeah. I'd much rather keep looking for peanuts, though. Still have not found them. All right, what are you? You're an orange tree? Lychee tree. Lychee. Hey, hey! Back the fuck up. Okay, well, you're dead now. Lychee tree, please. Pigs, man. You can't just leave me alone. Oh, I see some more rice, it looks like. If I could just see what a peanut plant looks like one time, I think I could maybe figure out how to find them more efficiently. Handbook shows it. Oh, good point. Peanut. Mature peanuts. Wow, okay, so it's like a bushy thing of grass. Oh, it's down here. It looks like granite into, or what is that? Is that shale? I think this is shale. I can't really. Shale, so not slate, sadly. Wait, searching peanuts, just like, oh, peanuts. Growing, growing, growing. Okay, I see. So this is the one where they're yellow. The littlest ones are just a darker green. Yeah, that'll probably be a little tough to spot. But I'm gonna keep... I will persevere. I will find some peanuts, hopefully. I'm not out on a hunting trip right now, so don't worry, little deer. I will not eat you today. Maybe a different day. Oh yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to find peanuts with the night vision goggles on, guys. Oh boy. That's a rough one. Peanuts aren't that great. Good if you can't hunt and they last forever and a half. I mean, it's just nice to have access to all the crops, even if we don't necessarily use them. Just more variety for crop rotation, you know? Pineapples are great. All right, pineapples are great. I will get them back. Hopefully we can try to grow them. And if we can't grow them up there, we can make a southern pineapple plantation. Ooh, pineapple pie. That actually sounds legitimately like a good food. Not that I would ever complain about any other kind of pie. If it's a pie, it's probably good. Imagine me, Star Shard Zero, complaining about pie. Where are the peanuts? What's the other thing I'm looking for? Or is that it? We've got a couple of pineapple seeds. Ebony? Oh, ebony. Where would I look for ebony? Oh, hello, trader. What kind of trader are you? You're a clothing trader. Got anything to trade? Woolen scarf? Well, I'll mark you down. They grow in acacia forest, which are less dense. All right, well, I'm heading into a bit of a sparse area after this forest, so we'll see what we can see out here in the scrubland. What do we have here? What is that, claystone maybe? Be bauxite also. It's hard to tell with the filter on. What are you? Are you chalk? Like it could be chalk. Limestone, granite, oh, it is bauxite. Okay, well, more bauxite located. If we need more to make steel bricks, I don't think we do though. Not sure if it's closer or farther. I think it's about the same distance from our current source. But again, I think me and Pangolin got enough bauxite that we won't need to get more anytime soon. Especially if we make the tier 3 bricks. Phillips is my brother-in-law. Just started a job where he does human reinforced learning. So he takes 2 outputs and says which one is better. So what? It's like he's like a human algorithm. That's hilarious. What is the purpose of this? I guess to make machines learn better, he's training the AI. That's got to be the easiest job in the world. Acacia leaves, so we can get some more acacia seeds. My job is I train a computer to eventually replace me, but I'll be dead by then, so it won't matter. Guys, listen, I want to go on a limb here and say I think that we should be replacing all of our jobs with machines, because then we won't have to work. It'll either become a utopian Star Trek style future space civilization, or we'll all die. You know, either way, I don't have to worry about working anymore. So sounds good. Okay, what kind of trees are these? These look like oaks from a distance. Yes, a walnut. They're walnut trees out here. These look somewhat acacia-like. We got these Mediterranean cypress trees. What the heck is that? Oh, it's just a block of sand. It's like, is it some kind of weird animal? No, it's literally some limestone sand. Haha, very funny game. What's this? Orange mallows? Oh, there's drifters up there. That's what that is. You can get seeds from cypress. Yeah, I've been doing that in my solo world. It's just, they only drop like one seed per tree, and I don't really want to chop down a bunch of trees to try to get some seeds. Not right now, anyway. Maybe if we're really trying to get into beautification, we can do that. But I'm far too... Wait a minute. Oh, this is shale, not slate. Never mind. Right? Yeah, it's shale. Shale is garbage. We cannot do anything with shale. I fart what? I fart orange mallow. Wait, what is going on with that weird pattern? Hold on, I'm gonna go look at what the heck that is. That's very unusual. Just a straight line of a different rock type. But first, let's... hello? I'm gonna walk away. You spawn in when you're ready, alright? I'm gonna walk over here to this cactus, and then I'm gonna turn around. And when I come back, you better be there. Okay, well, there's a drifter. Hello? Well, I guess he won't mind if I... Okay, never mind. Alright, I've had this happen before. We'll just, it's maybe a bug, I don't know. It's weird. Alright. Up, up, up. If you had show invisible blocks on, you could see the spawner. What do you mean, see the spawner? Sometimes they take a while to spawn. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, it's waterfall. That's what's making that line. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, oh, those goats? Hello, little goats. Oh, look at them. They're so funny looking. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave them alone. I don't want to bother them. We'll go see if the trader's gonna spawn in here, because I kind of want to know. Is that a hyena pup? Did you die to the... It is a hyena pup. No antler. No antlers for decoration. Maybe we'll go on a big hunting trip in the future, but I'm far too busy for that. Okay, this is clearly not gonna spawn a trader. I will mark it as a mystery. We don't know what that could be. It could be anything. Could even be nothing. Probably nothing. So chat, let me ask you this. I saw Lisa Frankenstein. What have you guys seen since the last time we spoke? Anybody watch any good movies or TV shows? Heck started Fallout. All right, it's great. It's better than the game. That's not a high bar to clear. Let's be real. Rilip has seen nothing since Monday. He's just been staring at the wall. He only watches my stream and that's it. And that's not true. I saw you in weren't you in Discount stream the other day? Hex is asking if I played Fallout 1 and 2. I played Fallout 1. I guess I played both of them. I didn't beat either of them. I didn't even get past the first dungeon in 2. Again, guys, it's the curse of the CRPG strikes again. Star Shard is too stupid to handle trying to play a complex game. The first dungeon is hard if you go for a smart build. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Let's go see what's down here. Like, oh, what are you? Wait, it looks like zinc? Lead ore, huh? Okay, hold on. No, there's like a locust down there and everything. I'm gonna leave then. I didn't sign up for this. Hello, Mechanicate. I'm bald. I'm bald. He's bald, Chad. And by he, I mean me. I am the bald one. I am the one who balds. I just actually shaved my head today too, so I should look extra bald. Nice and shiny and egg-like. Just the way you guys like it. It's kind of nice not having to worry about my hair though. That's like, Emmy's always complaining about her hair and like her head's itchy or her hair like got sucked into a vacuum or like caught in some kind of machinery, and I'm just like, I don't have to worry about that. I just go with the flow. The bald flow. Hello, hyena pup. I am not here to hurt you today. I am here to explore and find peanuts. We have had no luck on the peanut front, but we did find pineapples, which are even better. Does shaved hair get itchy like when you don't shave your beard for too long? No, it does not. My head never gets itchy from my hair growing back out a little bit. Like, it doesn't really grow on the top anyway, but on the sides it'll get a little stubbly, which is annoying, but it doesn't make my head itch. So yeah, ask away, ask all your bald questions here. When did I start going bald? When I was 16. Next question. We need 8K bald. 8K? Guys, that's like film quality. I'd have to get a film camera for that. Am I a good airbender? I am not a bender. I am a non-bender. Next question. No, I am not a member of the Equalists. I think people who have bending abilities should use them for good, but I'm not the boss of the world, so who am I to say? Not an airbender yet. You have to be born a bender. You can't become a bender. Except in... Actually, wait, yeah, what is... We haven't got to that part in Legend of Korra where they explain how people are like spontaneously becoming airbenders to rebalance the world. But I know that that's part of it. It's like there's an imbalance in the force, so the teams get rebalanced like a game of CSGO. You don't think they explain? Okay, well then I'm just in my headcanon, my bald headcanon. Benders just start spontaneously popping up because the world is out of balance and it needs to be rebalanced. I mean, Aang can only have so many kids, man. If only Aang's descendants can be airbenders, that's gonna get very, very narrow very quickly. But dude, imagine if he was like Kiadi Mundi and they're like, Aang, we need you to have as many children as you possibly can because you're the last of your kind. And he was like, if it's for the good of my people, I will do it. And then he just has like 500,000 kids. Rilip wants to know if I ever wear hats. I wear, it depends on what the weather's like. If it is nice, typically no. If it's cold, I will wear either a beanie or a heavier winter cap. If it is really sunny out, I will wear like a floppy hat that covers my bald head, because otherwise the sun will hurt baby top of his head. Me being baby and the top of my head being the top of my head. Do I use sunscreen? Hello, Mischief of Mice. Hello Raiders, welcome. We were just talking about what it's like being bald, but we can talk about Vintage Story. Hello Raiders, welcome. We're down in the south. I'm wearing a night vision mask and we're looking for peanuts. It is not going super well, but we did find pineapple seeds, which is even better. So hello everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Feel free to ask any questions. Here's an answer for you. This community server is open for anybody who wants to join. It is available on the public Vintage Story server list, and you can just jump in and play. No requirements, no whitelist, no password, no nothing. Mischief of Mice says, I'm not bald, I have cute kitty ears. Thank you. They are very cute. Unfortunately, I have to take them off after the stream. Oh yeah, well, okay, if there's too many or too many joiners, we can't give out free backpacks, but yeah, we have so much leather, we're just giving out backpacks to people who join. But yeah, I'm gonna keep wearing the kitty ears during stream. We're gonna remain unbald. I do have a around here in my prop box somewhere, there is an afro wig that I sometimes wear for the fun of it. Okay, we gotta get back to the translocator. It's this one, right? We pin it. Kind of got lost in the sauce a bit. Here we go. Peanuts are on the border of desert and normal, better savanna and normal. I mean, that's where I've been looking. It's just, I haven't had any luck. We had a lot more luck with the pineapples in the jungle though, which I think is even better than peanuts. What are the Cheesmakers? We are the Cheesmakers. Mechanicate. We are the ones who are going to make the cheese. We just have to milk the cows to get the milk. And then, I actually don't remember. I think you have to put it in a barrel and then put a pickled vegetable in there and let it sit. And then at some point, you get like a thing that you put in cloth and then you squeeze it with a stick and then you have to let it sit for a couple of months. Oh, right. Sorry. The sheep. There are no... You're right. There are no cows. Native copper. That's not super helpful. Although, this is slate. Hey! Okay, slate. All right. Change of plans. We're looking for marble again. We're back looking for marble. Are you marble? You're granite. Useless. Okay, Raven Moon has it. You take 3 pickled veggies to make cottage cheese, then add salt to make cheese. Got it. Okay, so this is slate. We're looking for... Oh, that's a bear. I'm gonna leave the bear. I'm gonna give him a wide berth. Oh, Mechanicate says, not cheese, cheese. I don't know what... I don't know what cheese is. Oh, I put a typo in the title. Did I spell blessed are the Cheesmakers? Okay, well... Listen, I'm not gonna change it. You're just gonna have to deal with it. My stream title's misspelled. Good, that's good. That gets more people in here. They come in here to correct my stream title. How do I not know? The title says so. Well, because I thought it said cheese. Oh my goodness. We're not worthy. Thank you very much to Kashka following. You are awesome. I hope you enjoy Vintage Story. And other games, because I play those. Yeah, thanks, Rilip. It is actually cheese. Yeah, that is, Hex is right. That is actual advice for new streamers. Oh my goodness. Double trouble. Mischief of Mice. Hey, thanks again for the raid. Also, we should, everybody go check out Mischief of Mice, who presumably likes Vintage Story. Okay. Oh, this is this Savannah or is this just Plains? We're also looking for ebony. We grabbed some purple heart. We have purple heart. We got some pineapples. We got some rice. It's been a pretty productive trip down here. Yes. Yes. Oh boy. Guys, don't make all the new people try to join a house. It's just a silly chat thing. Yeah, I mean, you can if you want. Mischief of Mice is biased for Vintage Story. I am also biased for Vintage Story. This is a wonderful game. Oh, is that marble or is that granite? Please be marble. Ah, it's just granite. I came all the way down here for nothing. At least now we know. Now I'm gonna get rocks thrown at me. Okay, we're good. This is slate, right? Or did it switch back to shale? It is slate. So if I just poke around in some of the caves around here, I'm sure I'll find marble eventually, right? Because marble is in little pockets. It's not going to be a big transition layer like that to granite. All right, well, let's look at all the caves then. That's what we're going to do. Mechanicate recognizes the name from Minecraft mod Let's Plays. Oh my goodness. Triple trouble. Insan. Thank you very much. Lots of Vintage Story and Minecraft. I don't think I ever streamed Minecraft, except maybe one time when I was trying out a mod. And I figured, hey, I'll just stream it. Holy moly, guys. Can I pronounce Dioness? EQLM, Dioness? That seems like, I think that's a, sounds like that's how you would say that. Well, I gotta eat my pie. Oh no. Oh, there's too many, there's too many. Papa Cheese. Oh, hey, well, you're just in time. Papa Cheese. Now I know how to spell cheese. I'll have to fix my title. Again, if you would like to join the server for however much time you have, you can just join it via the public Vintage Story server. Pop in, say hello. I'll try to make it down to where we are if you want. Otherwise, you know, go off on your own. It's a good time. My camera died again. Oh boy. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I blame Elgato. I don't know. It's not a great camera. Fix it. Very professional. I know. It's not. Wait, what? It's not actually working anymore. Nope, there it goes. It's back. Yeah, sometimes I don't know how to explain it. It just stops working sometimes. We haven't figured out why. It's weird and unclear, like most technical problems. It's morning. Oh, thank goodness. I can take off my helmet. All right, let's see. I guess I was heading back, so copper. We'll just head back. But now we know there's slate. What is this, soybeans? No peanuts for me. At least not everything's not a shade of green. Yeah, you don't you don't appreciate how nice everything looks, Rilip is saying, until you've been staring at a green screen for an hour. I think the next time I get a camera, it's not gonna be an Elgato, although I don't even originally the way that it was set up, it wasn't Elgato. It like they got bought out. I had to use a new program for it. This is a funky song. What is this from? Let's see. Oh, this is from Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Isn't that a new game? That's like the newest one, right? Oh no, bear. Oh boy. Oh, he's coming for me. Oh, he's okay. He's right on my tail. Luckily, I'm a hunter, so I get speed. I am speed. Hey, is anybody gonna watch the new Knuckles show? It's apparently happening. I keep seeing ads for it when we watch stuff on Paramount Plus. I haven't seen the Sonic movies, so I don't know what to expect. Maybe I should watch them first to get caught up. Also, I heard Keanu Reeves is going to be playing Shadow the Hedgehog, which is incredible news. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's certainly incredible. Keanu Reeves is going to be on the show even? Oh, man. I know he's going to be in Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie 3. Remember when they made that horrible Sonic the Hedgehog creature in the original trailers? I don't think they'd be making a third Sonic the Hedgehog movie if that's what they had released. I'm going to be real with you. We're going to glide this one. Whee! Oh, geez. Okay, I came in a little hot there. We took some damage. Gotta be careful with the glider. It's not the first time I've taken fall damage from using it improperly. Doop, 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 doop. Imagine if I had my PNG tuber up. I do need to dig him out of storage at some point. Or make a new one. For those of you who are unaware, I had a PNG tuber that was a Kerbal that we used for reading Kerbal fan fiction on stream one time. And he just sort of became what I would use if my camera was completely kaput. Or if I didn't feel like having my... Oh, that's a good idea. Make Kurther, my OC from when I was 9, make a PNG tuber of him. So yeah, I mean, I liked Sonic when I was a kid. I liked Sonic Adventure 1. I liked the Chow Garden. I don't think they've made a good Sonic game in 30 years. Up. If I make Kurther a PNG tuber, I have to give him the suck face. Only sometimes. I'd have to program it so he only sucks when maybe when I press a button, he'll do a little animation. You have to remember though, I didn't draw Kurther. For those of you who don't know about Kurther, hold on, let me show him off here. So this is my OC from when I was 9. Not this exact drawing. This is one that I did more recently. I didn't draw this, I combined a picture of a Kirby and a Scyther. All right, I did not draw that. I'm not that good of an artist. That is Kurther. He is a Kirby Scyther. Either a Kirby that sucked up a Scyther and got Scyther powers, or some sort of horrible monstrosity. So when we're talking about Kurther, that's what we mean. He doesn't usually come up in conversation though. Thanks, I hate it. What? I mean, it's same as any other Pokemon, just a weird genetic monster. I think people miss out on some of the horror of Pokemon from those original games. Like, Pokemon Red and Blue took place after a war where tons of people and Pokemon died. Lieutenant Surge talks about it. It's like, yeah, I fought with my Pokemon back in the war. And, they even had some mentions of real-life animals in there. They talked about the space program and the moon landings. So, I'm not sure exactly when Pokemon came into the picture. but it wasn't as if Pokemon had always been around. It seemed like there was some kind of event that occurred that caused Pokemon to replace most animals and then eventually all animals. And after that, they just kind of, you know, hand wave it away. It's like, oh, Pokemon have always existed. We humans have always lived alongside Pokemon. Do they have a game of when people started making Pokeballs? I think Pokemon Legends Arceus kind of takes place in that time. But in Gen 2 Gold Silver, there was a guy who handmade Pokeballs still using apricorns. Commission Allison. She's been way too busy to do anything. Which psychic Pokemon convinced every human that Pokemons have always been there? Probably an Alakazam. Maybe Mew? Mew could have done it. Because there's lots of Alakazams. There's only one Mew. Unless, you know, you and your friend both have a Mew because you use strength on the truck. XY had a Pokeball factory? I didn't play XY. I haven't played any Pokemon game since Black and White 1. And I don't know if I outgrew Pokemon or if Pokemon just went in a radically different direction from what I wanted out of it. Probably a little bit of both. But it just has not really appealed to me in a long time, which sucks because I loved Pokemon growing up. I still like Pokemon conceptually. Oh, jeez. Should have brought some bandages. At least I'm pretty close to the translocator. So if I die, I can just walk back. All right, let's try to get over there. So once we go back through the translocator, then we have to raft back up to the other area, and then we can walk. Oh, what is this? New tree unlocked. This is olive? Olive, hey. And they're fruiting. Olive. Let's probably get olive color. We might actually have stuff. Ripe in 31 days. Still a ways to go. See if I can remember how to get back to the translocator. Any branch? Oh, should I try to gather one? There might be. It's kind of tucked into this little niche here. Oh, there's two of them even. Nice. There is some branch. You want me to grab them? What is the temperature requirements? Oh, you can make pickled olives. Olive tree cutting. Will die if exposed to 7. Yeah, we can't grow that here. We're not gonna be able to grow it. I'm just gonna let them ripen. We can come back in a couple of months and grab the olives off the tree. Because if I chop off the branches, they won't grow anymore. I think Pal World kind of scratched a little bit of that itch of wanting to play Pokemon. But the problem with Pal World is it's so janky. And also it's real time, which you guys know how I feel about real time combat. Another olive tree? Wow. How did we not see these before? Just completely blew past them. Why do I keep saying Oliver? I don't usually type in the word Oliver. I don't know why my mind would, or my fingers would want to put the R there. It doesn't make any sense. All right, just some flax. All right, we're here. We just gotta go into the hole and we'll be good. Is that the hole? That's not the hole. The hole's over here. It's like cut into the side. There it is. Put on my mask. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the night vision mask. Maybe I'll get into ROM hacks. Remember when I tried to play Pokemon Infinite Fusion? Oh my gosh, Maxie's here. We were just talking about Maxie. Maxie's been working on a sweet lighthouse. Okay, we're almost back to base. I will show off, if for those of you still here, if you have not seen our location, our base, our city, whatever you want to call it, I will demonstrate it shortly. Take off my mask. Just a few hours. No, it's only been like an hour. Oh yes. I guess if Maxi doesn't know, you can watch. You can watch the stream. Because that's how I communicate. Because obviously, can you imagine trying to get a bunch of people in a Discord call? It would be chaos. I've never understood how streamers are able to do that. I guess you have to really trust your fellow people on the call. Here we go. All right, all aboard. Choo-choo. All right, now we go this way towards my tombstone. I died during the last temporal storm. Actually, it was after the temporal storm, because there were like 30 corrupt drifters just running around smacking me. Also, for those of you who are new to the stream, I recently picked up these spicy bean boozled beans, and for the low price of 10,000 channel points, you can make me eat one. It is not pleasant. I made a horrible mistake purchasing those, but I did buy them and now I have to eat them. So I'm sure somebody with a bunch of points wouldn't mind throwing some beans at me. I don't know how long it takes to get 10,000 points. I don't know what everybody's saving up for. There's really nothing super enticing, in my opinion. But maybe there is. Maybe to you. You'll find something that really speaks to you. Raven Moon found limestone and bauxite. Negative 8,400. That's like a, what, 5,000 meter trip? That's a lot of... It's a lot of walking. Wait, did you say marble? Oh no, limestone. Emmy can think she's gonna have me eat a bean. No. Not happening. They need faster boats. How about a motorboat? Or even like a sailing ship. It's like a little one. It doesn't have to be big. Something out of Valheim. So question, if we get those pineapples in the ground now, what is their cold resistant until 6? So theoretically, we should be able to grow them before winter hits, right? They should be safe in the greenhouses. Okay, we'll get them planted then, because I would love to have some pineapple pie in time for next Christmas. You know what you can do, Emmykins? You could probably refill this water bottle. It's getting pretty low. We're almost there. For those of you who do not know, Emmykins is my producer and handler. So she makes sure I have everything I need on stream. It's very helpful. I think every streamer needs somebody like that. She makes sure that the M&Ms, all the brown ones, are set aside. Yeah, she's a handler, like a circus animal handler. Like a zookeeper. Certainly something. Alright, and here is my parking spot. I should maybe put like a building or something here. This is just where I like to park my raft. Alright, let's get on the road. It's just up here to the north. Up. And And there's the road. Wonderful. So from here, we're going to be coming at the city from the east. You'll see the big bridge with the lighthouse. Why not park at the bridge? Because it's faster to run on the road. That's why. I had to pick a good midpoint. All right, here it comes. There's the lighthouse. Maxie's been working on the lighthouse. It's coming along really nicely, but still not quite done. At night, all these lanterns light up the road. Our Max is gonna keep working on the lighthouse. Awesome. Good deal. Would love to see that get wrapped up. Oh, the big, some big pine trees ready to go for you, Hex. There's Maxie. Hello, Maxie. Chalk. We need chalk for the lighthouse. Here's the museum, currently in progress. But we're hoping to have a sample of every different type of material available for viewing by the general public. What else? We have our animal pens. Oh, we walked past the wolf and bear pit. Do not fall in there. It will kill you. We have some sheep, just some bighorn sheep. We have some piggies, and we have some chickens. And it seems like the chickens are laying eggs all over the place. Wonderful. Keep it up, guys. And here's our windmill complex. Just 2 windmills, then they connect to a couple of different things. A new batch of steel is apparently ready. Awesome. No mighty stoosh tonight, huh? All right, I'm gonna drop everything in the dump chest. These are Raven Moon's floating farms. A pretty impressive work of engineering. Just a bunch of different farm types all floating out on the water. Very cool. All right, and finally, the community center / warehouse. So we have pineapple seeds. Purple heart. I'll drop the purple heart and stuff off here. And I guess I can plant the purple heart seed. Do it on sticks. And okay, so this is food down for the cellar. And the rest can go over to the farms. Oop. This is our cellar. Sunflower grain. Also eggs. Egg. And yes, we'll go check out the floating farm. So we have 2 apiaries with 2 different types of flowers. So the bees, well, each apiary has 1 type of flower. So the bees probably get bored. Wait, there's 4? What do you mean 4? There's 4 apiaries? Oh, because they're doubled. Oh, look at that. 4 apiaries, guys. That's pretty impressive. I didn't know we had so many bees. Then we have some reed and berry farms. And then we have our 2 main greenhouses that have the majority of our crops. Someone likes honey and his name is me. Honey's good. All right, I got some seeds for you. I guess I'll find wherever the seeds are. Here they are. I'll put them off to the side so they don't get mixed in with everything else. Raven Moonstar found a luxury trader with a gold lantern. For sale or just hanging out? I don't know that we want to buy a gold lantern. For sale. How much is it? Maybe we do. Okay, so we have the purple heart for if anybody needs it. 15 gears? Oh, jeez. It would be cooler if you could break them down into their parts. We could just get a bunch of gold out of it. All right, how are we doing on steel? You said it was done? No, we need to make some more. All right, let me see. Looks like 3 tiles are damaged. Did I ever make tier 3 refractory bricks, or did I not do that yet? Oh, right. Forgot about that. Thought I was working on that, but I lost. I feel like that was so long ago, I can't even remember. All right, and then one here. Easy. And then one back here. We can get another batch of steel going. So yes, we are pretty comfortably in the end game. If anybody's watching this that, you know, you just started playing the game and you're like, what is all this stuff? I can tell you, it is, it's the end game now. We have steel, I have a night vision mask, I have the glider. We basically did everything there is to do, so we're just kind of, that's a pig, not a wolf. We're just kind of doing all the maintenance stuff and all the fun extra stuff, gathering everything, putting it in a big museum, stuff like that. Making meteoric plate iron armor as for bragging rights. Where do I want the plaques? I was just gonna put them in the museum, and we can like, I don't know for what. I'll figure something out for them later. What was I doing? But I was getting a new batch of steel. How did I get so distracted? What was I doing? And then I was in the middle of doing it. They'll be okay. I just put them in the chest. We'll figure it out. Do we have 16? We do not have 16 iron ingots, and I don't really want to bang any out, so I'll leave that for when Mighty Stoosh is on. Mighty Stoosh is our blacksmith / blackguard. He does most of the metal work, and I don't, so I'm not going to. Let's see if I can milk the cows, though. I'm sorry, the sheep. There are no cows. You have to get a mod for cows. Emmy, do you want to give a quick review? I said we watched Lisa Frankenstein. Do you want to give your quick, like, couple sentence review of whether it's good or not? Too stressed, huh? How about you? Are you stressed? Yeah. Just wait a minute. Oh no, there. Okay, that's a you. All right, nope, not interested. Medieval expansion has the aurochs and pressure plates and large gates. Oh, we had large gates. We have the 2x2 gate. Is that not big enough for you? 2x4 gate. That's pretty big. Large gates. How much bigger do you need them to be? Jeez. Amakin says I can if you eat a bean. I'm not gonna eat a bean just because you don't want to type a review of Lisa Frankenstein. Okay, here's my review. The movie was okay. The lead guy doesn't talk the whole movie because he's like a Frankenstein. What else? It's kind of funny. Not as funny as I would like. Ooh, drawbridges. Yeah, well, I mean, that stuff all sounds cool, but what good is it? It's not like people are sieging your castle. So hopefully they're not. That might actually be fun. Being cool is its own reason. You know what? That's a good point. Having cool things is a virtue. Let's eat some more pie. Also, the main guy, the Frankenstein guy, or the monster guy, is Zach and or Cody from The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I think we determined it was Cody. He was also Jughead on Riverdale. So if you're familiar with Jughead's famous line, "I'm weird, I'm a weirdo. You ever see me without this hat? It's weird." That's him. That's the guy. He has a name. I don't remember what it is. I think it's Cole Sprouse. I've never seen The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody though, so I don't know what his acting abilities are like. Huh. I think we've run out of stuff to do. All right. Next, what should I be doing now? Give me something to do. I need the motivation. He's typing. He stopped moving. That's how you know he's typing. Today, Ballatra. What? No, people came here for Vintage Story. I can't play Ballatra right now. If I was gonna do anything, I'd do some more Planet Crafter, but I think we're gonna finish up the stream with Vintage Story. We'll try again for Marble next time. We'll get him next time. I mean, I did find plate down there. It's just you gotta go through the portal and then it's way the heck down here. Where was it? It's like over here. We'd have to look in this general area, I think, right? Yeah, it was over here. Because I walked through this wooded area, found the olives. So somewhere here, or possibly here. Yeah, maybe here is more accurate. Here or here. So I think I came up here and then I cut across. And we never found out what this trader was. Okay. Well, yeah, I think Hex is right. We'll try Marble next time. Let's help Maxi get the materials for the lighthouse. How much chalk do we have? Probably none. I think we've used it all. You have a bunch of limestone, which is not the same thing. Similar color though. All right, I know where some chalk is, so I'm gonna go quarry it out. Let me just quickly snag some pies here for the road and head out. All right, Maxi used all the chalk. All right, I can show the viewers the reason why we need marble. Wait, why do we need marble? That's a good question. I don't actually know why we need marble. I thought we were just getting it. Oh, for the, oh, that's okay. All right, guys, check this out. So I threw my mask. Every Vintage Story player eventually gets to a point where they're looking for a little thing called resin. It looks like this. It's this green lump that grows on pine trees. Well, they're kind of tough to find. Oh, my thing ran out. It's green. Well, now it's black. I didn't realize my night vision mask was gonna run out. Let me go grab a temporal gear and reload it. This is why we need more temporal gears, so that I can keep seeing in the dark. Maybe I'll go in the morning when it's lighter. What time is it now? It's 20:42. That's 8:42 for those of you who use normal time. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother reloading it right now. I was mostly just goofing around with it, and then it kind of turned into a whole thing. We'll just throw it in the chest, and I will grab my leather helmet back. The glider, though, the glider is too much trouble to continue wearing, so I'm gonna take that off too. We'll just put the whole thing in here. My little Rocketeer suit. Anyway, let me grab my lantern then. I decided not to wait till the sun comes up because it's gonna be like 12 in-game hours, which is some insane number of minutes. Probably like a half hour. So there's this orangey, reddish, yellowish lump of resin that comes out of these pine trees. So anytime you find a bunch of pine trees, you're always on the lookout for resin, right? And you're lucky if you find a tree that has one. People in chat are wondering what the wolf sound. I told them it's the wolf pit. there's wolves in there and there's bears in there, and you don't fall in unless you're Ridlip, and then you fall in because you didn't see the sign. Well, I found, getting back to what I was talking about, a tree that it's a resin tree, all right. It's a very special resin tree, and I'm going to show you why. Hopefully I survive. It is a calm night, so we should be okay. Yeah, Ridlip was jumping on the fence, and then he accidentally fell in and died, and then we had to help him get his stuff back. All right, we'll go through the translocator first. And then we go up the ladder. Up. Come on. Get up there. All right, and then we follow the road. So I was building a road mostly so that we could get as close to the Resonant Archives, which is the end game dungeon currently available, a lot faster. Do we need more stone bits? You can just chuck it all. I don't need stone bits right now. Thank you for asking, though. I used a lot of the stone bits that people had been getting from quarrying to make the road. But now that the road is pretty much done, I don't need it anymore. Anyway, so we're gonna follow the road. This road was to take us to the Resident Archives. That's the whole story. It's a very long road, but it is nice and straight for the most part, and relatively flat. I did my best to level it out, follow the natural contours of the land, like this little diagonal section. Put in slabs where I could instead of stairs because it's a little bit smoother. So you cross this little ridge, and then it turns. Oh my, the lag, what is going on? It's crazy. Follow this diagonal section. You can see I put in transitions from higher to lower. I think it works out pretty well. And as I was building this road, I noticed a very special tree. As it turns out, the pine tree that I had found had not one, not two, but three. This is not the tree. Hold on. It's this one. Not one, not two, but three resin. Not four, but three resin blocks. So we have not dedicated. I don't know. We have decided to make this place a holy pilgrimage site for all those seeking resin. So we're going to fence it in. We're going to put a plaque, build a little marble shrine, and basically come here to worship the tree. I don't know. It's just a fun little thing that I found, and we decided it needed to be memorialized. It'll be like that tree in England that kid chopped down, and then everybody hated him. Did he ever say why he did it? Sacred, yeah. It's a sacred tree. You can't take the resin from it. You can only come and look at it. Or maybe you can take the resin. Probably it's fair to be able to take the resin off. Like, the tree doesn't need the resin. Otherwise it wouldn't be leaking. Speaking of people destroying natural monuments, apparently there was something going on in Nevada that people were like breaking rocks. Probably shouldn't do that. I don't know why you would. Maybe we can read that article here. Or even better, Rilip was mentioning the Hades 2 playtest is opening up for people to playtest Hades 2. I'm not sure, like, what can you even do? So they've already made Hades. Hades is great. Hades is a nice, solid, tight roguelike game. What are you gonna do for a sequel? Do you add more boons? Do you... I mean, presumably it's gonna be the same style of gameplay. It's gonna be a roguelike, hack and slash, whatever else can describe Hades, but with more... Is it gonna be longer? Is it still gonna be 3 acts, basically? Roguelikes, I know they can always be expanded upon, but at some point, you can make a roguelike that is too long, I think is the point I'm getting at. Like, look at Spelunky 2. As much as I love Spelunky 2, it is much longer than Spelunky 1 with regards to how many levels there are. And some people, I wouldn't call that a problem, but I think there becomes a point where runs are so long that it's, I don't know, it kind of, you'd rather do more runs that are shorter than fewer runs that are longer, if that makes sense. Like Slay the Spire is a nice tight 3 acts plus an extra if you do something, but it's optional. There's an optional extra bit at the end. Imagine if Slay the Spire was 4 acts. Like, you basically have to balance all the cards around 4 acts of gameplay, and I don't know how well that would work. I would say Balatros pushing it with 8 antes, but I think the antes go by so quick it's really not a problem. I guess it's more of a time thing than an actual, like, is this too much? Is this not enough? Okay, we're back. So yes, that is, we haven't come up with a good name for the tree yet, but when somebody does, we're going to name the tree. We're going to build the shrine. We're going to consecrate the holy ground surrounding the tree and dedicate it to all those who love Thresin. Oh, maybe Thresin? Thresin, the resonator. No, wait, the resonator. We'll workshop it this weekend. We got time. There's no rush. Mr. Butterfly Net over here. The bug net. Can you catch anything else or just butterflies? We'll build a library next to Thresin. the resonator archive. Good call. I think, oh, did we blow through another batch of music here? All right, hold on. How about this one? 1 more hour of music for all of you wonderful people. They're adding bugs next patch. They're supposed to get rid of the bugs. What are you talking about? What is this, Grounded? Speaking of Grounded, oh, I totally forgot. Grounded just had its last patch, the fully yoked update, which adds a new game plus. So I may have to revisit Grounded with the boys if anybody's interested. Oh, they're adding cicadas. Ugh. I hate cicadas so much. It's one of those things that I pile on that I hate about the summer. It's like pollen, the heat, bugs, specifically mosquitoes and cicadas, and all the other bugs. I don't like them either. They're always landing on me and causing a ruckus. Just no good. I don't like them. What else? What else happens in the summer that I don't like? Emmy, help me out here. She knows, because I complain all summer about it, and then she has to hear about it. So she probably remembers more than I do. Maybe we do need to do Balatro. I don't know. We got like 40 minutes left. There's probably not enough time for a run. Wish it would be daytime. I could go do something. Go hunting. If I get meat, can people actually use it? Or is it gonna go to waste again? I know we might need more leather. We can sleep? Yeah, we could, but it's almost morning anyway. Hey, the Stoosh Man. Hey, we have some metal work for you to do. No, they cannot, Maxi. Cannot repair tools. You just make another one. That's how you repair it. All right, we have 3 red meat. I guess we can salt it. We have no salted meat, huh? All right, I'm gonna salt some meat then. We have some pickled carrot. Can we just take it out and slap it in the? Yeah, we can. All right, we have pickled stuff, which means we can start. If we ever get enough milk from the sheep, we can start making cheese. For real this time. Get in there. Don't salt 3 meats. I'm gonna salt. No. I'm gonna salt the whole batch of meat. Don't worry. I'm gonna go hunting and then I'm gonna salt the meat that I get. You gotta listen when I'm saying stuff. All right, let's go hunting. Grab my trusty recurve bow. My night vision mask for some night hunting. And then slap a gear in there. All right, let's go. I don't listen, Hex. That's why everybody always complains in chat. Like, Star's not even reading the chat. It's like, guys, I'm reading 2 chats and playing a game. It's hard. You gotta bear with me a little bit. And I'm doing all that on 1 monitor. Technically 2 if you count the tablet that has the game or the Twitch chat on it. Add more chat. Now, are you saying I should add a 3rd chat option, or are you saying that people should chat more to befuddle me even more? I like one of those better than the other. I'll let you decide which one you think I like. Yes, add more monitors. I keep saying I'm gonna get more monitors. The problem is, and I keep mentioning this, I would need to get another desk to hold the monitors, because this desk is too small. It's already too small for what I'm using it for. I would need to get a bigger desk, and then I have to get the monitors. So I'm kind of bottlenecked behind having to get a desk and also get the monitors. All right, it's dead. There's a pig over there. Perfect. That's another good one. 1 dead gazelle. How much meat are we getting? 12? All right, we're a 1/3 of the way there. We just need 32 meats. Nice. Pretty good. 3 out of 5. Grab my arrows and then we'll butcher the pig. Also low weight for some reason. Emmy can hold the monitor during stream. That's not gonna work. She's got stuff to do during the stream. She's not just sitting here like at my beck and call as much as I'd like her to be. She has stuff she's got to do. She does chores and she like takes care of cat. A lot of stuff going on in her life. I can't just expect her to be around all the time. Got him. All right, and he was in relatively shallow water, so there shouldn't be a problem. Let's get it going. All right, we need 1 more meat. Actually, we have meat back at base. I guess I'll try to go for a double here. Try to get a full stack. We can use that to salt 2 batches of meat, which we can then use for whatever salted meat is used for. I guess just cooking. What the heck? There we go. Another one over there. Eating. Well, can you just eat the salted meat raw? Does that work? I've never gotten to the point where I need to dip into my preserved foods because I always just have an abundance of food. But if you can eat salted meat raw, I could just lug that around. Ah, I scared it off. Is it a little one or is it a normal sized one? I think that's a normal sized gazelle. Man, some of my shots are just going way off target. You would think that playing the character that gives you the accuracy bonus, it would feel a little bit more like, I don't know, accurate. Raven Moon found a nice waterfall stream. 10,000? Yo, you're crazy. Nobody's going that far away from base. Listen, if you need marble, I know where to get marble. You got to go through a translocator. It's a hell of a lot closer than walking 7,000 blocks, though. All right, this should be enough for 2 full stacks. Yep. All right. Well, sorry, 1 full stack of meat, which goes into 2 barrels full of salt. There's another one. I'm not gonna get more meat right now. I'll just leave them. Eventually I can come back and hunt more. And I think the sun's coming up. It is, so we can take off my goggles. Hex, would you recommend primitive survival? Because that's one of the ones that I was more interested in. Mostly because of the non-primitive stuff with the like Lovecraftian elements. I love that kind of stuff in games. Some of my favorite Minecraft mods, and this isn't Lovecraftian, but like Thaumcraft. I like Thaumcraft a lot. That bear is taking damage. I think it's dead. It drowned. What a stupid bear. Well, time to go recover his meat and hide and stuff. Mighty Sush also likes Thaumcraft. Awesome. See, my problem with mods, and I've talked about this before, is that when people use mods, they tend to use a lot of them. I think mods are like a spice, and you should only use like a couple of good ones that fit together, not just dump the whole spice cabinet into your dish and be like, look, more mods is more better. I added all the mods, therefore this is better. It's not, that's not how it works. All right, Mighty Stoosh, you're in house kiss ass today. Please do that. Oh, right. Me and Emmy were talking about making logos for the different houses. So if anybody has any ideas, please share them either in chat or if you think about it later on the Discord, and tell me what you think the logos should be for each house. Emmy, if you want to, what were your thoughts? I remember she had said Chris Pratt was involved at one point. Yes. Oh, sorry. In Twitch chat, we had sort of a joke that got out of hand where I created 4 Hogwarts style houses to get sorted into, but it's house dumbass, house smartass, house kissass, and house jackass. So it's mostly like, how much do you want to antagonize the streamer, or what variety of antagonization do you want to choose? Because there's no good one. They're all bad houses, which is the joke. Yeah, I don't think we need to start making leather yet. Nobody took up our offer to get free backpacks. I'm doing great. All right, I knew it. I knew I was doing great. I'm doing a wonderful job tonight. All right, so now we're salting some meat. That's wonderful. I'm guessing most of this stuff will be almost done. Yeah, one more day on a lot of these vegetables. I hear some drifters in the walls. I can't see them, but they're out there somewhere. Let's go check on our sheep and see if we can milk them today, or if they're gonna be grumpy about it, as they often are. All right, Emmykins is saying Chris Pratt for jackass and Red Foreman for dumbass. See, that's the thing. Do we want to use like actual people, or do we want to have fun little cartoon logos? And that's what I wasn't sure. I'm seeing, okay, so donkey with a dunce cap. Donkey with a graduation hat. That's a good one. That's pretty classic for smartass. I got milk. I got milk. I don't know that it's reliable enough, but I will go throw it in a barrel. Jackass is Steve-O. Oh, I get it. Because he was on Jackass. Was he the main guy? I didn't get to watch Jackass as a kid, mostly because the name alone would probably make it so most parents wouldn't let their kids watch it. It's like, yeah, no, you can't watch something called Jackass because I don't even want you saying that word. Johnny Knoxville, that's his name. Okay. I couldn't even remember. I know Steve-O. I couldn't remember Johnny Knoxville. So we have 10 liters of milk. We would have to get 4 more days of that. I mean, we do have 2 lactating sheep, so we could. Oh, this fucking sheep, man. Generation 1. We need to get, what, 2 more generations going? What is this little guy over here? Is he Gen 1? It's Gen 1, yeah. Just gonna have to wait then. You get what you get. You play with the sheep you're dealt, not the sheep you want. My parents had rules about what I could and could not watch. I think they eventually gave up, but like theoretically they did. Yeah, there's some yellow cloth in here if somebody was making something with yellow. Emmykins is just bragging because her parents let her do whatever she wanted. So she thinks that that's how everybody's parents were. Let's steal all this money. Large book lectern. Forlorn Hope breastplate. What do we need to fix this? Oh man. So you can make damaged. You can go from broken. What is it now? It's broken. We have to go to damaged. So we would need to go 4 iron chain, 1 gold chain, and 2 blue cloth. There is no way that's worth it, right? Compared to the blackguard one. All right, what else? We have a bunch of clothes. We have some cool crystals. Oh, Raven Moonstar found the Forlorn Hope Greave. We might actually be able to finish a full set. That would be kind of cool. Oh, at a trader? How far away is it? I could maybe go buy some. Is it the clothing traders that sell that? What else are we using metal for? It's not, I'm not saying that it's metal expensive. Well, it is, but I don't know. We need a iron to make more steel, by the way. If you ever get on Mighty Stoosh. Negative 8,600. That's like beyond the range of my ability to even go over there. What kind of trader is it? Maybe I'll just swing by some of the local ones and see if they have something. Maybe it'll, does it tell me? Forlorn hope. Oh, how do you make this? Luxuries trader. Ah, luxury. Well, there's one up here. Oh, that's a treasure hunter. Never mind. There's one down here I could go check out. And over here too. All right. Yeah, we'll go swing by the local one, see what they have. Maybe they'll have some goodies for us. It's worth a shot, right? Yeah, and even if nobody wants it, Hex is saying we can put it in the museum, which is where it belongs. I don't think the trees are gonna grow, guys. I think we have to move the trees. I don't know where to, though. Maybe on the other side of the bridge. Rilip is finally back. He's finally back to kick some tail. GK. Rilip Calm. Rilip, did you see Godzilla XCOM yet? Or are you waiting for it to come out on streaming? I know you said you loved Godzilla -1. You even saw it in black and white. They're just bugged, huh? I'm telling you, they're growing fine on my single player world, so it can't be the game. It's got to be something about where we planted them. Is it possible they just died and didn't, like, maybe they're not recognizing? I went the wrong way. I gotta go south. I gotta get to my boat. But yeah, see, the ones at the north base grew. Rilip says I hate King Kong. What do you mean you hate King Kong? How can you hate King Kong? He's a beautiful, magnificent ape. Or whatever the heck he is. I don't know how you can love Donkey Kong but hate King Kong. He's like the original Kong. Rilip is apist. Maybe they don't like sand because it's coarse and rough and irritating and it gets everywhere. Rilip doesn't care for Donkey Kong either. Wow. What a hater. I mean, Donkey Kong was a villain to begin with. When did Donkey Kong get his own? Was it Donkey Kong Country where he got his own spin-off game? It's so weird to think about how these characters have evolved over the years. Like Mario used to be Jumpman. Then they made him a plumber from Brooklyn. Then he was just, I don't know. Rilip saw a trailer for the next Planet of the Apes movie. They make a big point in the trailer about how humans can't talk. Then the girl talks in the trailer. Who makes a big deal? The monkeys? Because if the apes think the humans can't talk, that's how it is in the original, isn't it? And then the guy talks and is like, he can talk. 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 I can sing. Etc. etc. They really should have made a Planet of the Apes musical. I don't know why they didn't go with that idea. It's a multi-million-dollar idea right there. You got Dr. Zaius. You got I hate every ape I see from Chimpan to Chimpanzee. Man. I'm not a fan of the Planet of the Apes movies, but I would go see a Planet of the Apes musical. Well, we know humans can talk because we're humans. Okay, this guy has nothing. He has a silver fox. 46 gears. Jeez, dude. Oh, wait. Forlorn Hope Greaves. There we go. That's what we wanted, right? Okay, Forlorn Hope Greaves acquired. Let's go see if we can find a helmet. That was like all my money. That wasn't that much. There's another luxury trader. Just down the road, almost. I know Simpsons did it. Mighty Stooge, that's where I got it from. What else? What else? They do the entire bit in the trailer. Like, what is the hook to go see the movie? Listen, okay, hot take, unpopular opinion incoming. Cover your ears if you don't want to hear this. I don't want to go see a movie that I don't know anything about. I want to know what the movie is, and the more that a trailer shows me, the more informed of a decision I can make. I'm the reason they keep giving away the movie in the trailers. I'm sorry, I know people don't like it. It's already hard enough to get me to go see a movie. I can't imagine if I went to go see a movie and I didn't know anything about it. I know I don't watch movies. Yeah, but they're trying to appeal to people like me. So they say, listen, people who are gonna watch movies are gonna watch the movie regardless. The people who don't watch movies, we gotta give the whole movie away so they know what they're paying for. Because nobody wants to pay $20 to go see a movie where it's like, oh, this is one of those movies where they just sit in a room and talk. Oh, I should have watched a trailer, then I would know that. Melphos has joined. Hello, Melphos. If that is your real name. Okay, I should have pinned this. Let me unpin you. Pin you, since that's the direction I should be going. X likes hockey movies if they're good. But if you don't know if they're good, how would you know? Like, would you just go see a movie sight unseen? Like, by the title alone? There's got to be something for you to grab onto. You're not just gonna go see a movie. Oh, this movie, The Room, that sounds interesting. Like, no, you watch a trailer, you get an idea who's in it, what's the story. Like, you gotta know a little bit about the movie before you go see it. So people who make the trailers are like, well, I mean, it's not exactly a secret what the movie's about. It's called Planet of the Apes, so let's make the trailer show the Planet of the Apes. You could read a review. Now I gotta read? Come on. Do I look like I read? Use IMDb. Okay, I'm talking like opening weekend. Okay, you read a review. The review's gonna give away the movie too. It's gonna be like, this movie was good. That doesn't help me. If it's like, this is a story about a man named Brady who was something, I forgot how that goes. Anyway, and that's what the movie's about, so you should go see it. It's really good. Listen, don't worry about what I have to say about movies. I don't watch them. Just be aware that I'm the person they're making trailers for. They got to give the whole movie away so that people like me feel comfortable going to see the movie, because you know you're not going to get anything weird. All right, got anything to trade? Oh, here we go. We got the full set almost. We got the Forlorn Hope S-Stock. 5.3 hit points. What is that? It's the same as a... whatchamacall. Oh, there's the helm. Boom. Full set. Acquired. Mighty Stoosh. New project. You gotta make the Forlorn Hope armor. So there's another notch in our 100% completion belt. Make the Forlorn Hope armor set so everybody can enjoy it. Whether you wear it or you just put it on display, it'll be really cool. All right, what was the last movie that I went to see based on trailers? Because now you got me thinking. I've definitely not gone to see movies because of their trailers. Like, I mean, I was never going to see this movie to begin with, but The Space Between Us, about the kid born on Mars secretly who escapes to Earth and then has a relationship with an Earth girl but then the government comes to get him because he's gonna die if he stays on Earth because he has Martian bones. This is a real movie, by the way. I'm not making this up. It's it certainly looked interesting. I'm sure somebody would get something out of that. Raven Moon has actually seen that movie. Was it good or was it like super bad? It looked like The Fault in Our Stars, but space themed. I also wouldn't go see The Fault in Our Stars because I'm not a young adult. It's for young adults. The cam's rebelling again. Thank you. It does that. I think maybe it's, do I just become a VTuber? Is that what needs to happen? I mean, I would still need to use the camera though. That's because it would have to scan my face. I'd have to get a new camera. I mean, it's just time to get a new camera is what I'm seeing. Emmy, put that on the list. We'll start researching new I am using my phone, Maxi. That's the problem. What do you think I'm, oh, that's, yeah. Either way, I'm using my phone as the camera. So the phone is what's having the problem, I think. Yeah, if you do just like the PNG tuber stuff, you can, yeah. If you don't want to do the full face tracking, that's an option too. I mean, at that point, just don't even have a cam. Just go sight unseen like a lot of people do. I don't like that. I think it's better to have some kind of interaction with the streamer, whether that's a face cam or a butt cam or a boob cam or whatever. I think Twitch is cracking down on that though. Or a VTuber, although I'm not a big fan of VTubers myself. I know a lot of people are. PNG tubers. Just something that's not just the game screen. And I'm not talking about an overlay. I hate overlays, chat. You're gonna think I'm crazy. I'm here on Twitch and I hate overlays. Yes. I don't want any real estate taken up by something other than myself or the game. Overlays are Twitch mods. What? Yes. Well, kind of, I guess. I just don't like it when there's like a big border around the gameplay and there's a bunch of garbage off on the side. Like, just show the game or show whatever you're doing. Reducing screen size doesn't make sense. I never understood it. Maybe it made more sense when you were worried about bandwidth or something. I don't know. Tool vessel. Yuck. You don't need that. But yeah, I don't like overlays. I think they are tacky and reducing screen real estate. Especially the ones that are like, oh, here's the last subscriber, last follower, last whatever. If you use them, it's fine. I'm not saying you're a bad person. I personally don't like them. Is it bad to eat spoiled food? No, it just won't give you as much nutrition. Hey, where did I park? Dude, where's my raft? I need a dedicated parking spot that I don't get lost. It's around here somewhere. Couldn't have gone too far. There it is. Up. And there we go. Just head back across the bay. Overlays are the McMansions of Twitch. Yes, they really are. I know there's one person I watch that has a big overlay, and it always irks me. Like I'll still watch this stream, but it's like, just expand the game and let's see the whole game. You don't need to shrink it down. I'm already watching on my phone. It's small enough. I mean, if I could get away with it, I guess I could shrink myself down too, down there in the corner. Also, okay, this is a long shot. Do I have any Yu-Gi-Oh players in the chat? I have some questions. My nephew has decided that he wants to continue getting his butt kicked by me in Yu-Gi-Oh! So I downloaded Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's free, by the way, so I played the duel game a long time ago. Well, perfect. So I downloaded it to play it. What the fuck is a Link summon, a Pendulum summon, a Synchro summon, and an XZ summon? I kind of vaguely understand the rules. The only reason I can see for them introducing more shenanigans into that game, which is already full of shenanigans, is to sell cards and power creep like the old cards out of existence. Ulip has no idea. It's just, it's too much, man. When I used to play when I was a kid, you had a normal summon, a tribute summon to get like anything that was what, five levels or higher. You had some cards that you would special summon, but not a lot. And then you would have fusions and rituals, and that was it. And then they just went off the rails. It's like, well, if you have these two cards, you can do this, and then you get a Link monster. Oh, but if you do this, you get an Xyz monster. Oh, but this is a Synchro monster. This is a Pendulum summon, which means if you have two Pendulum cards on the left and right side of the magic spell and trap card area, you can summon as many monsters as you want from between those levels. It's... oh... I like playing combo in Magic the Gathering. I think it's fun some of the time. Not all the time, but some of the time. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Just feels like everybody's playing a combo deck. It's like two people playing solitaire against each other. It's the most boringest card game with so much going on that I've ever played. And it's fine. Like, I can understand it. I'm an adult. I can whoop my nephew's butt. But it's just boggles my mind how anybody gets any enjoyment out of it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Design peaked with Exodia. Yeah, the original alternate win condition. Yeah, combo means trying to one turn kill the opponent. Exactly. You bring out like not six because there's only 5 slots. I guess you could do 6 if you have some like Link monsters. Basically, you special summon all your big monsters and then you kill the opponent in one shot. It's all combo all the time. People are, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, I play this card and then I use this ability to play this card, and then I take these two and I throw them away because then that lets me play this card, and then I use this card's effect to summon the 2 back to the battlefield, and then I take all 3 and I throw them away, and then I play this big one that kills you in one shot. It's like, dude, it's turn 2. What are you doing? I set a trap card. It doesn't do anything. It's not an actual, it's a spell card. I didn't even get to use it. Then they use Black Hole because they don't care about ban list, and you cry. Is Black Hole still banned? I think Black Hole's just restricted now. Oh yeah, Captain Kusanowicz is right. Every Yu-Gi-Oh card is so incomprehensibly long. Magic has it down. They know what to do. You put Vigilance on there. You put Flying. You know what it does. Vigilance in Yu-Gi-Oh would be like, this creature can attack twice per turn if you meet one of these 2 requirements, and then the 2 requirements are like, if a monster that you attacked with this turn died but took no battle damage, then you can attack, but only on Tuesdays. I was trying to complete a tutorial mission, and I'm just walking in circles talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. Deal with it. Where I had to Link summon some monsters. And I'm like, okay, that's easy enough. I kind of get the idea. You sacrifice 2 or 3, monsters and then you bring out a different one from your special deck, your extra deck, whatever. So I did it, and then it went to the computer's turn, and the computer's like, okay, so I'm gonna play this guy, and then I'm gonna use this guy's effect to bring this guy, and then I'm gonna sacrifice these two, and I'm gonna link summon this guy, but then his effect means that I bring back these 4 guys, and then I pull the guy out of my deck, and then I link summon this other guy, and then he beat me in 1 turn, and I'm like, okay, but what was I supposed to learn from all that? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to keep it simple. I'm just gonna play a Dark Magician deck and just try to beat him the old-fashioned way. Or maybe an Exodia deck, or a mill deck even. I have a pretty good mill deck on Duel Links. He got really mad when I beat him with that. He's like, that's not fair. Like, well, welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not fair. It's total bullshit, and I hate it, but you wanted to play it, so now we're playing it. I tried to get him into Magic, but he doesn't have a... Gee, he should be able to play on his iPhone, right? Maybe we'll get back into Magic. I can definitely beat him in Magic, and I can understand it better too. I was hoping I can beat him enough times in Yu-Gi-Oh! That he wouldn't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore, and he'd want to play something else. Let him play the game that won't make him beg for money. Those don't exist. And yeah, you can play Arena on, I have it on my, well, I had it on my phone when I still played it. I did eventually stop playing it because, I don't know, I just got fed up with the grind, you know? You gotta play every day, and if you don't have cards so that you don't have the right cards so you can't actually win. It's like a whole thing. I don't know, what's a good game? He likes chess. Maybe if I beat him in chess a bunch. Get him, move him towards something else. The meta in Arena is super toxic right now. Is the Thunder Junction, is that on Arena now? It should be, right? What's the meta? Is it the double striking guy, the like 6-shot guy, the bird creature? Is something? You know, what's the meta with you? Just released 2 days ago, huh? I've seen it, like some of the cards look cool, but I have zero faith in the play design team to actually put together a good set that isn't broken. Especially when they're bringing back Oko. They brought back Oko, right? I didn't just hallucinate that from the trailer that I keep seeing on Twitch. Oh, it is almost 9 o'clock. Good. Yeah, I'm just gonna run around then talk about Magic. Yeah, really, fill me in. I want to know. I don't follow the meta. I just watch. Specifically, I watch one guy who plays Magic because I just want to make sure that I know the rules in the event that I am challenged to a Magic game to the death. I want to make sure that I know them. Yeah, I need you guys to like stop harassing me. Wait, do we have another? I don't know. Just have the one. Currently too stressed to be milkable. Hey, who was that? Who threw that? Okay. Get out of here. Current meta is largely a black-green enchantment that gives ever-growing plants all over the field or just get ridiculously overpowered mythic rares. Alright, so black-green continues to be toxic. Yeah, who would have expected that? Is toxic still in? No, yeah, because it's spring. They didn't do rotation yet. So I suppose toxic counters are still there from all the Phyrexians. All right, I'm gonna start wrapping it up here, chat. Stupid camera. I don't know why it's not working. So thanks everybody for coming out. Any raiders that stuck around, that's super cool of you. Thanks for all the follows and stuff. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna do more vintage story. The server will be up. I don't know why I have to keep saying that. The server is up at the times that it says that it's up. It's not just when I'm streaming. So we'll see what we're doing. I don't know. Maybe more Balatro, maybe more Planet Crafter, maybe a new game. I don't know. RimWorld just had an update. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. I'll be shutting the server down shortly, so wrap it up. And everybody have a super awesome night. Let's see, is anybody Crafty Candy playing Vintage Story? There we go, perfect. Rillet may not be around tomorrow. Maybe. All right then. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.